You're ready to go live. Press this button.
You are live.
I hate it, man. I hate it so much.
One of us is live. I just don't see the other one live.
It just went live now because I'm stupid.
Oh, yeah. This is we had that similar one. Wait, I low key inspired this idea from Corey. By the way, I get like
Inception.
1% credit because I sent him two possible things to use for our shorts, and one of them was the idea he's using. So but it was drawn as rectangles on a piece of paper, so it's like 1%. He doesn't remember or believe me, but trust me, it was.
He was there. It was there. The thought was
I
there.
legitimately don't know what you're talking about.
Check the pictures in our DMs. You have to
Scary
scroll
place
back a
to
little
look.
bit. Scary place to look, but
Comcast is messing with me.
Hey, do we doing that? You look good. You
Well,
look fine now.
yeah, now you're fine.
Yeah.
But if you're telling me that it's saying you're on Wi-Fi,
Not ideal,
then
but
that's
So
you.
My upload speed is 21 megabytes per second.
that should be plenty.
Yeah,
I mean, it should be plenty.
I don't know why I'm so blurry.
Now you do pay for 400 megabytes per second upload, but that's unrelated.
Yeah, I know.
Bro, I would do some things for 400 up. I'm not going to lie.
No, my speed is no, Matt. That's just upload, but my speed for downloading is
Keyboard
supposed to be 400.
Right. I flip flop those, but I do like those. I do like our live, our real thing there.
I don't know.
Oh, I
It's
didn't
gonna be
think
so
about that either,
confusing.
but we will have just VODs vertical formatted. So if we want to cut clips, it should be way easier to just cut from that.
Yeah.
That
Well,
honestly
I
makes it
just-
worth it in and of itself.
Yeah, I just exported. I don't know if I showed you guys what I have to do, but I put the overlay into the editing program and then copy 4 copies of our video down the timeline and sort. It just takes a little longer than it needs to, primarily because I have to generate proxy media for all of them, so it doesn't bug out every second. And then it just takes really long to export. So I literally just exported, but for the last video, and I need to upload it to video.ai. But hello, live streamers, guys. I have tons of discs to show off, but I'm gonna do it in the pre-show and not the episode because I have too many.
Tyler, when your brain is ready to lock in for like 3 minutes, let me know.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. Tyler's brain is locked in. For our game tonight, I took the average score. So every 2024 Pro Tour event, Elite Series or Major, average score to par for those holes on those courses for the event, averaged. So there's one average number of like score to par for that event.
Yep.
We're going to try to guess the hardest 5 and easiest 5.
Okay. That is gonna be fun.
That's all. Look at this stack of discs my guy has here.
Matt, what
Guys.
flavor buzzball did you get by?
Why am I
Oh,
so
yeah.
blurry?
Mountain Dew Baja Blast. They have the cream version of Baja Blast now. It kind of hits. All right. Before I say this, I did not spend buku bucks on these. No one likes Prodigy right now, so it's really cheap to get stuff.
You mean to tell
Old-
me that whoever sent Broderick a giant box of Frisbees,
For free.
they're not doing so hot?
Yeah. Crazy that he sent them to him versus sending them to Bedanza first.
I think he
That's
reached
like
out.
I think Broderick asked for it.
Okay. Did he
Also, the
specifically ask
description
that?
of the
said he emailed Will.
pixel includes a deep profile and a subtle microbeat.
Yeah.
So you are
For those at home. Scott's
I
here.
saw
We can
it,
start.
Scott. I was watching like half of it. Okay, PA3, old version, a little deeper. Never really felt PA3s. Now I'm feeling old versus new. Newer PA3. MVP Trail.
Oh.
Spoiler alert, it's just a flippier era, but it might be good.
Turn up.
Prodigy F3,
The GOAT.
pretty nice, not gonna lie to you. Prodigy F7, very nice, not gonna lie to you. Very fun hyzer flip. Look at this clean Prodigy H7. This is the most fun disc ever. It's like what I wanted my Roadrunners to be. You throw it and it pops up to flat, fully turns like off of no power. It's so much fun. Old F3 that's like gummy, and you can like flex it. Really nice.
Looks like it's been places.
Here we go,
This has
Matt.
been places, and it's
The
still
goat.
pretty
The
flippy.
one.
Yeah,
I can see some
Um,
pixels of that disc on the screen.
yeah. I see a couple of them. Luckily, I know
Why is
him
it so bad?
personally.
I literally just tested my internet speed. It literally says download 387, upload 27.
Maybe just click off or
It
log
can't
out
be
and
me.
log back on.
It can't be me, right?
How
Could it
is
be my
our
graphics-
internet messing you up?
That's what I'm saying. Could it be my graphics card by chance? Like not being updated?
Yeah, you might have to.
Could be, theoretically.
You might have to pull it out and go.
Oh, yeah, that's a good. Right in that PCIe slot, just below that thing.
Get in that PCIe. Nothing's been in that PCIe slot other than that graphics card for a lot of time. F3s are just pipelines, pretty much. So if I ever get mad at the pipeline, I can just do F3. Old Prodigy
Nothing wrong with my
H4 750. This is the original version. It literally just feels it's the most weird feeling disc ever.
Hey, that looks
It's just
interesting.
super blunt on both sides. I'm not saying it's a bad flyer. I haven't thrown it yet. I don't know. This is interesting though.
Which one was
and
that?
it's 750. This is the H4 and 750. That's version 1. Also got the H4 in version 2.
I'm gonna try something.
that-
Be back.
It's that little bit of chalky that you actually low key like
Probably
just a
so.
little bit of it.
What's up, guys?
Nice.
Welcome to episode 55 of the Pee Pee Poo Poo podcast.
The
I'm your
only
host.
people that count are here.
Of the PvP Poo Poo podcast, I got 2 A2s for $11 total. This one has
Yes,
a
man.
pop top, kind of unfortunate, and a little bit of flashing, but it's not that bad. This A2, Tyler is going to want to get his freaky little hands on. It has a little more of a pop, or a little less of a pop top, and it's like 750, and she looks pretty fun.
That was $750.
Yep. New PA3, much shallower, or a little shallower. Another F3. Somehow I acquired 3 of them. Don't know how that happened. Old PA5. Old PA1. Don't quote me on that. And apparently this is, PA2. This is a old Prodigy, also
the
chalky
PA2 is
PA2.
kind of goated.
Huh? I don't know why.
Us.
Hi.
There you go. there
Hi.
you go.
Now you sound
He's
better.
loading.
Do I
He's
sound
loading.
better?
It's not better.
You sounded
Um,
underwater at first.
So Prodigy PA2. I like how they list it as from Play It Again. Prodigy Discs model star, plastic star, color Carolina blue. So I guess we can respect that. Here's the actual really sick ones. I know this guy who makes disc golf content occasionally, and is also like touring. He's the guy who throws all of 6-sided discs. Look at this clean stamp he did
Oh, it is nice.
on this beautiful Athena. I low-key might throw the Athena. How has anyone thrown the Athena here?
I have not. Tyler, you look
Corey
so
hasn't?
clear right
Yes.
now. You look
Tyler.
I look a lot better.
What did the Athena fly like
Don't
for
know
you?
why. Like a pipeline, but it's a little more like glidier-ish, if that's a thing.
I'll try this out. It just looks so clean. I want to put it in the bag.
That reminds me,
Here.
Play It Again in Nashville did me
So we have
dirty.
to-
I was a young boy that had just thrown an
Mhm.
M3 that my brother gave me. I was like, this disc is sick. So I was perusing the Play It Again, saw a 400 M3, labeled 400 M3, went to throw it. It was actually an A3. It was a zone and not a straight
That is
mid
so
range.
unfortunate.
And I was
Prodigy
depressed.
Not Prodigy. Tyler, I got 2 A2s that you didn't see
All right, let me see.
while you were on. Yeah, I think you'd rock with them.
750, and what's the other one?
And a 500. This one's really kind of domey, but this one's like a little beat up. Low key might be gas.
So I've got this one right now. This one is 400 plastic. Yeah, this one's a 170 400
Yeah,
plastic
that's
one right
sick.
now.
That
And
is
it's
sick
got
looking.
the something disc golf prodigy disc golf stamp something right there.
Scott says in the chat,
Scott.
Austin Turner says the Cigarra is what the Athena wanted to be. How do we feel about the Cigarra as a disc name?
Do you know what it means?
So weird.
Isn't it like a? Doesn't it
It's
just mean
cicada
cicada in
in-
Spanish? Yeah.
in Spanish? Yeah, which is whatever, I guess. But any other way to just keep getting insects that fly as the names of their discs, I guess.
What does the Athena want to be? It's more stable?
I think straighter is what they're saying.
I don't know.
I see Taylor trying to roll his R right there. I have no idea how to do it. Look at me. Do I look like I know how to roll my R? Yeah, Scott, that's
No
interesting.
comment.
That's interesting. I wouldn't disagree with that, maybe, but I don't know.
I like it. And I also like the fact that AB can't roll his R's.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, that's
So
way
he's like,
funnier.
Grandpa never taught me, so it's the Cigarra.
All right, I'm pouring up. This is Buzzball Review Hour.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh,
Everybody
I'm waiting
at
for
home,
Matt to like sneakily pull one out.
Sour apple
that would be
chiller.
that would be really funny, but I actually just didn't at all. So
That is horrible.
Yeah.
I got to keep it a whole buck.
That feels like a
That is not a pleasant experience.
it's like wine that is sour.
it's crazy that not one of you got a good flavor out of that. That's crazy.
No, they
work.
don't have good flavors. That's the thing. All right, boys, down the hatch.
It's a wine margarita.
I'm not doing that, just so everybody's aware.
Taylor might not even finish his from the sound of it.
No,
I
I'll
feel like
finish
it's
it.
the
but-
only. It's like the
was
only way
terrible.
to finish it.
yeah,
is
that's
to
true.
down it.
That was impressive, though.
Here we go.
Some of them, so the guy at the store that I went to that was sketchy said that some of them are wine based and some of them are actual like liquor based, and this is a wine based one, and you can
I feel like
definitely,
just add like cough syrup.
yeah, you can definitely that comes through.
Hey guys, how do you feel that Robbie C feels after he
This stuff is
made
gross.
big comments about moving to go to the zone because Innova will never make a star pig for him, and then they turned around and made a star pig like 6 months later.
I really think Innova did that on purpose, and that's hilarious.
I actually texted him. I
Yeah,
was like, "Did you see the star pigs?" And he's like, "Yeah." Bummed that they didn't send me one, but at least this way, if I buy one, it'll be like a unbiased review.
True.
yeah, like it really would have been really smiting him if they had made a stock run of star pigs just instantly. That would have been the level of.
But I feel like the
would
R Pro pig is just so good. I don't know why you'd want a star.
Because they beat up so quickly.
Yeah, I
that
was gonna say he doesn't
like,
want to
has to
replace it
keep-
every freaking round.
He wants it to be like massively stable.
Yes, it wants to be his
No, he
own.
just wants it to not have to like. He keeps.
I feel like
keeps
that's why
having to
you get
cycle
an R
through.
Pro. I feel like that's why you get an R Pro pig because it
So
beats.
do you
I
the
not-
just, I just think the
Right,
argument
but
is
you're-
having both options would be nice.
Yeah,
Guys, Louis loves Swedish fish.
I love Louis.
it can't be good for the dog.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Louis like, yep,
Let me
there's
get that. Let me
a
get
month
that.
month off my life.
It's dogs though; it's worth it for them.
So these things fly differently, right? Because have you seen these? Like the different
think so.
plastics.
I have not. I've seen the ice ones. I have not thrown them though.
Like
I just
this
have
one
the
has
first
like
run.
an actual dome to it. This one's like flat. Like if I showed you like this, and then I went like this, like doesn't it look thicker?
Yeah, I do see what you're saying about the
I think
dome.
it's just the plastic. Like
Yeah,
Well, I know, but like it's got like a raised like shoulder here. Here it's like almost concaved a little.
just throwing this out there, but they have one machine, and half the time they don't know how to use it. So
Listen, Corey, I'm not hating on them. Okay, you don't gotta defend them. I'm just saying I found it.
I will
interesting.
defend them.
It's like
Okay.
this one's got the dome. This one does not. Scott, this thing is awesome to putt with and to throw. I freaking love it, and now I have to find another one because I will be putting with these if I can find another one.
What do you mean find another one?
Like I gotta go
You
out and
gotta,
search
gotta
and find
purchase
one.
one, man.
Or just go off their website.
I'm not going to their website and buying one of these.
Why
and
would
then
I
paying
buy the
$8
product
shipping?
from the manufacturer?
It's $5.
Dude, I only want to buy the product from Facebook Marketplace and
Brad's got the deals up
Occasionally
there, man.
storage.
Got the deals.
I'm sure there's a cheaper version. Listen,
Scott said he'll give
I'm
you
all
more.
about-
So
all right, Scott, just a second. Just the I
next
guess this one
episode,
that-
actually, we hadn't started recording.
This
This
one that
episode
says-
is sponsored by Scott Cashin.
Thanks,
How
Scott.
would you like to be introduced in the podcast, Scott? Thank you for being
Yeah.
our title sponsor.
Thank you. Yeah, this is the one that says second on it. This sucker is this is the muddy one right here.
You just narrowly beat out Buzzball. It's the title sponsor of this episode.
This one I almost threw in today.
And it
I
was
actually
close.
hit chains from about 220 feet today with this thing.
if it hadn't been for the fact I didn't get a buzzball, if I got a buzzball, it was gonna win.
Corey and Tyler, how many dollars were your Buzzball? And your locations?
$395, I think.
Same.
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, $395 for me.
I bought a couple things, so it was like $10.
Turned up Corey.
Yes, sir.
No. Like I bought
Sure. Mm-hmm.
Bought some Reese's.
Better Made. What do you call the cheese puff? Like fingers? Are they
Scott,
just cheese puffs?
I'll take whatever color this is, so I can just have consistent colors. So if this is considered white, it looks gray to me. But if this is white, I'll just take another one of these.
Tyler just doesn't see
trying
color.
really hard to not sound racist.
Tyler just doesn't see color. If you didn't know, so
that's what I
They
was
all look
calling.
gray to me.
yeah, it's just,
I mean, yeah,
I'm
it's
just
all good.
saying.
Like,
they're all the
if you're
same.
telling me it's white, I guess that's what I want. But like,
This is from the guy
Can't
who
see
put in the
anything
vertical
here, man.
stream where the white women at. So
yeah,
That is. I went over there and said, "Where are all the white women at?"
Hey Scott, want to hear about
Thank you, Scott. You the man.
the
I'll send you.
tragedy that
I'll send you some
is
monies.
The holiday disc swap.
oh yeah, what's up with that for you, Corey?
yeah.
Yeah, what happened? Did it not go well for
Um,
people?
No, I never got the swap.
Oh,
I won a package, which is that thing that I unboxed,
I watched it.
which had like 4 or 5 discs in it, so that was awesome. But I never actually got like the swap from the human being that signed up. So I reached out and they were like, "Yeah, let us know if you still don't get it by like January 1st." So then I emailed them and I got I think it was a $25 like code to their website. And I was like, "Oh, cool. Okay, so I'll get I want one of those ice inner cores." So I put that on there. I put a bright red, the new mini, because I've got a couple of like the old stamp. So I was gonna get a new one, and it came out to like $21, and I was like, "Oh, cool." And then I looked at shipping, and it was like altogether it was like 27, and I was like, "Dude, I'll pay like $2." No, like $5 on top of the 21. So that's yeah. And I was like, "Oh, cool. I'll just pay like $2." So I enter the code in. It doesn't count for shipping. So I'm like, okay,
Oh,
I might need to buy another mini or something. I don't know.
Bro, all I'll say relatably, I got karma'd really hard for talking Eric Oakley's mystery box because it still hasn't showed up. It's lost in the mail.
that's awesome.
Did it get shipped though?
Yes, it did get shipped on January 3rd.
Oh, okay.
And the tracking just says information not available.
Oh wow.
It made it to Montgomery.
You hate to see that.
So yeah, I got roasted on that one, man.
Roasted.
I should get the Canyon Proto. When I was playing with Robbie C, he said that him and Jesse were talking about me, which was really weird.
Is that overstable fairway driver they just made?
I think it's a mid.
Yeah,
Right?
it's a
Yeah.
mid. It's a mid.
Okay.
And I guess they were talking about me. I don't know if Robbie
Just
brought me
talking
up.
about me.
No, I don't know if Robbie brought me up or Jesse brought me up, because Jesse also, like, when they did the video, he was like, "Who do you want to shout out, Jesse?" And Jesse said Corey.
What?
So Robbie said like, "Hey Corey, how's it going?" Blah blah. And
It's my
Jesse
guy.
was like, yeah, I got to start sending him stuff for the videos. I've never gotten a single thing from Trash Panda. So either he forgot or there's someone else doing.
Bro,
the
at least you're
shipping
known out there.
bag.
And my own sponsors don't know who I am, so at least you've got name recognition out there.
That's false. They know who you are.
The Dune,
He went
ton of fun. I threw this into a headwind today on Heiser, and it popped, and it went straight, and then just went.
I'm gonna see.
Right.
That's gonna
Are
make
you
me
gonna
crash
start
out about
throwing
mid
more
ranges, and
Heiser?
Corey's gonna get mad at me.
I mean, I'm gonna start throwing more Heiser. Yep.
I'm
I'm gonna do the.
ask about.
I'm
your
gonna do
wallet,
the.
but Do you want to not speak about it right now?
I
what's going
I have an
on?
unboxing video coming Monday, so
Yeah.
It's fine then.
and it's
Do you
so
guys know
professional.
who-
Dude. I got B-roll in it and everything. It's crazy.
You guys know who Grant Horvat is?
Golf
He's
guy.
yeah.
So was
he's-
he part of Good?
Yes,
And then he.
left.
Yeah. Okay.
The Brody Smith.
Brody Smith
That's
was
similar.
never good.
Bro five,
Brody
baby.
Smith actually had like
Good
he had some, like,
adjacent.
interest in the company. He had some certain shares.
So Grant
Oh,
is
right.
known for hitting like a draw, which is a right to left shape, and so this
Anheuser?
year or Heiser shot really.
No.
And then what do you mean no?
You said right to left.
Right to left is Heiser
No,
on the
that's
backhand.
Anheuser.
Corey's been throwing left-handed the entire time, guys.
I'm sorry
This
to
is
tell you
crazy.
this.
Anyways, the whole point is that he was hitting a draw, and now
Corey.
he's working
Corey's
on
having
hitting
a brain
a
fart.
fade
Say it
How
with
is
me.
that?
right to
Say it
left.
with me.
It
Right
goes
to left.
It swings back left.
But you swing a forehand. Your golf swing is a forehand if you're right-handed.
I think. Okay.
I'm not the dumb one here. Okay, I golf. Are
Corey,
you standing? Are you standing
We're talking
backhand?
about the shape of the shot.
I'm talking about Anheuser being
Obviously,
the opposite way,
we're
which is
talking
a
about
draw.
the
A
shape
draw
of the
goes the
shot.
wrong way. A draw goes the wrong way.
But the regular
Tyler,
shot is a backhand.
Tyler, when you stand at the golf ball, are you looking to the left when you swing? So it's like a forehand? So it's like an Anheuser forehand.
I think the 3 out of 4 of us were trying to take it as you throwing a backhand, not a forehand shot.
You would be then
You
would be swinging a club
decided-
left-handed.
You decided that you wanted
Then
to.
you would be swinging a club left-handed.
You decided that you were going to take the analogy as you throwing a forehand shot to a golfer hitting a regular golf shot.
Is a fade not the way
Shout out the native
against
angler in the
a,
chat.
a
A
natural
draw
swing?
would be a backhand Heiser. Where I'm at.
Would you not say if you
The natural disc golf shot is backhand.
Yeah, I would agree with that statement.
I'm just saying, listen, Corey,
Okay,
I
when
understand
you-
what no. Hold
when
on.
you slice the
I
ball, would you say
know-
that's more like a Heiser?
Yes.
Okay.
No, a slice is a
But
wrist
that's
roll.
not-
Not
Then
the sh-
Anheuser goes the wrong way, which a
But that's-
fade is the harder shot.
But that's not the shape.
Yes, it is.
That's not the same shape, though. The same shape is if you throw a Heiser
If you hit a
backhand shot.
driver right-handed, you are throwing like a left-handed backhand throw.
Corey, I think all of us were
Correct,
thinking
but I'm
about
not.
where the disc goes, and when
Yeah.
the disc goes from right to left, it is a Heiser. Typically, that was as deep as we went in the sauce with this one,
Yeah, but that's not the natural way of hitting a
guys.
a
Is
golf
this
ball.
Corey Kramer crash out? Is this
I
confirmed?
love it.
I think
How is this
Corey.
crash out?
Oh,
You
this-
don't
yeah, he's
understand
crashing out.
golf.
He's crashing out
if
big
this-
time.
He's crashing out.
Legitimately,
The crash out has
legitimately, if
intensified.
The buzz
don't
ball
know
hit
golf.
him hard.
The crash
I
out
don't
intensified.
know golf.
I love when the crash
No,
out is
I'm
crashing
listen.
out.
My analogy was just in the shape of the ball flight. If you're throwing a backhanded right-handed shot,
I understand that, but that's not how golf works.
but I understand that. But I'm saying I'm just showing you if we're all throwing a backhand shot compared to us hitting a golf shot, that's how
His
I
shot-
was explaining.
Okay, and his shot wouldn't go right to left; it would go left to right because it's a fade.
I thought it was. Hey, you
Listen,
don't know how I
you-
swing a golf club.
the way you explained it is how you want to explain it. The way I'm explaining it is matching up to what the shot would look like. You're explaining it the way the shot should feel comparable to a golf shot. We have two different explanations. It's fine.
It's a matter of perspective.
We're both right in this instance. It's just that
True.
the 3 out of the 4 of us understood what I was saying.
But why would you? If you're standing one way, why would you compare it to the other way?
Listen, I'm just gonna say
It's a matter of
doesn't make any
perspective.
sense.
Scott is mad that we're arguing about this. My point is this, Scott,
My two dads are
Is-
arguing right now.
is
He doesn't have a point, okay?
Grant Horvat hits a draw.
I
and
forgot
now
where this even started.
Yeah, and then this year he's working on hitting a fade. So
Heiser.
I thought it'd be kind of fun
Turnover.
if I actually worked on throwing more of a hyzer shot all season long. So I've got a bunch of more. I have things that are a little bit more on the flippier side.
Wait, so you just compared him trying to learn a fade to you saying, I want to put it on more Heiser. Who's the dumbass now?
No,
Got
no.
him. Hammer, don't worry.
Corey,
this isn't the
literally
actual
just said,
episode. We're just
Grant
talking.
The
Horvath is
loser
trying
of
something.
every
I'm going to
episode
try
of-
more Heiser.
I'm saying
The loser of every argument is whoever crashes out more. And unfortunately,
Unfortunately, Corey lost
it's
big
too
time right
deep.
here.
Like, you don't even. I could say the craziest crap, but if someone else crashes out,
I'm
they
just
lose.
saying he's doing something that's
I
opposite
don't
to what he's
understand what
normally
you mean by
doing.
crashing out.
Pretty much for his
Rewatch the
content
last
this
5
year.
minutes of
I'm
our
just
podcast,
saying,
and that's
I thought
crashing
it'd be
out.
fun to throw
It's a
more
freaking perfect
hyzer this
combination.
year for my shots. So
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna work
Tyler,
on hitting more hyzer.
I think you excel as a hyzer flip player, in my personal opinion. So
I would
you
agree.
going
Too.
more into that, I think will only make you better.
That's what I'm thinking too. So which is why I'm going to. I've put more
I
flippy
think
things
Taylor's still
in
sipping
the
on that is
bag.
crazy.
Hey, we're working on it. I like half.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie.
It's
The-
growing on
I
me
have-
over time. It's not that bad.
Dude, this hat is
Could be
making me
worse.
extremely hot. Now.
Why are you wearing it? Tyler's room has just gotten progressively messier since we
There's just
started
more
this
stuff in here.
Guys, I moved all the stuff right here, so it's actually not as messy as you think.
Why don't you
All the
ever
mess
clean
is
your
over
room?
here.
It's an
What'd you
office.
say?
Why don't you ever clean your room?
What time do I have?
Mike, he's saying that I heard a concrete rumor from a reliable source that we all know and love that he was 100% going to Discraft,
And we would
I've
hear
heard as
the
well.
confirmation, the latest being next week.
Wait, Ricky going to Discraft is what we've heard.
Yeah. That's what I heard from a source we all know and love. A young
Imagine-
man by the
imagine-
name of Dusty. So
Oh wow, we're just putting the source out there. Okay.
hey,
Go
he
get him.
posted it in Debate Night Discord,
Go get
bro.
him.
I'm allowed to say whatever with that.
I wouldn't consider that a source.
I know, that's the joke.
No,
we
yeah.
should be blasted. We're gonna blast that tonight. We're like, we
Oh,
have a
please
source.
do.
We are.
Please do.
An
are.
insider who worked with the Disc Golf Pro Tour now has feedback on where Ricky's
Here,
going.
the thing about me in disc golf is if I see people in every Discord I'm in related to disc golf saying the same thing, 99.9% of the time that ends up happening, and that is Ricky going to Discraft right now.
Yeah. So
Uh,
imagine how
yeah.
Paul must be feeling watching.
You guys
this
want to
all
start the
happen.
podcast before we talk about Rick for an hour?
Yeah. No, unrelated. Shout or no, definitely related. I don't know why I just said that.
Unrelated.
The fan that found the random picture and tracked it to a stamp that was on a swarm like 3 weeks ago off of Ricky's random selfie might be crazy.
Correct.
What do you mean? It might
might
be
have known what they're
crazy?
talking about.
We all saw it.
He took more
Yeah, I
than one
voted
picture
on
with
Paul-
that disc.
Oh,
He
did he
did it
put multiple?
consecutively.
I only saw the one. My bad. I thought this guy was chefing up more.
Shame on you,
No, he
brother.
did it consecutively.
Are we just doing the same little thing here about the floor and the minute and the?
Yeah.
Do we have weekly challenge stats? Matthew
Oh
Marsh,
yeah, we
DG.
definitely need to talk about weekly challenge.
Wait, who posted Weekly Challenge?
Everybody,
did.
brother.
Who knows who posted? We all
Excuse
did
me?
it.
Oh my gosh. Because of how
The
it's
forum
posted, I
cooked
don't
him.
get
The forum cooked
the
him.
forum cooked me. All right, give me like 3 minutes here.
There, I bet. Yeah, we need a new challenge for sure, man. We're on a month of the same challenge right now.
I know, and it stinks because I still didn't post the footage of my challenge.
So we got who's up next for a video on the unfinished business challenge or channel?
I think technically it's still the video I
I think
owe.
it's Corey.
Oh, it might be Corey.
I have one. Taylor has one. Matt has one.
Tyler has multiple on the channel actually.
Do I? Well, not on the challenge, but
It's been
Oh,
rough.
challenges. But okay.
Me and Mac did it
Let's-
same day,
Let's see what
or
we
like
have
same
here.
round.
Hey, shout out to the
Where
people
is
who-
Mac?
That's a good question.
He said he was
Shout
on a
out
work trip in Chicago
to-
right now.
Wait, why did
Might be busy.
why did everyone do the challenge twice?
Some people did it twice if they had time. So we had 2 weeks or 4 weeks in the same challenge.
it just snowed.
So I
and
think it
everything.
was a pick your best rating for the upcoming tags
Okay.
event.
That's very good. Good work on Mac because he got a little improvement out of that. Got actually a decent improvement. Let's see. Yeah, that's actually really good for Mac.
Oh, it really is.
That's a big. I'm not even in this week's because I freaking don't know. I think I shot one over. Not great work. Does anyone remember where the link is to Mac's spreadsheet for?
No idea.
You need to pin that.
I can find it. Though.
Yeah. Because that's the only other thing. I just have to put everyone's into that so I can get a new update of who's where. Okay. There's Taylor's and Corey. Not Taylor's and Max. Corey.
Discord search. Don't worry.
Okay. It wasn't necessary.
Smack that thing,
Okay.
brother.
Okay. Kill yourself.
I had some dust in here. I was trying to get it out.
Dustin,
Dustin, what do you say? How do you
Dust?
say his last name? Moret?
Murray.
Murray?
It's my best friend right there.
Tyler, I wanted to play White Clay Creek State Park when I was up your way, and I didn't. And then every freaking other week you post it, and it makes me want to play it.
It's just a very straightforward little course.
Yeah, it seems like a fun.
Michael
little,
Johansson plays it every freaking year and shreds it.
love that.
Don't know why he plays it every year. I think he's been playing it forever, so he just has it on his list to play. Because it's been around forever.
Okay, I believe I have everyone's here.
Guys, is no one going to comment about my jersey? You kidding me?
it's the bad one.
Oh, got him.
It's the OG one. What do you mean, the bad one?
I don't think
Turn
Mac
around.
ever actually linked it. He just took screenshots.
Turn around.
Did we have the
So I don't
Can
know
you just-
if we have
the
the
screenshots?
That should say Portman.
Yeah,
Well, it should just be like a positive. Like it should just be a number I add to each person's.
Have you watched
total.
those videos on how insane Conway would be if he was like
Yeah.
the statistics that they've
Yeah.
said in the movie?
Wait, Corey is low key a sandbagger in this. I forgot.
Sam.
Bro, Hammer, you are not
Sorry,
capping
Corey.
on these Ezra Robinson stamps and that they're both kind of bad.
That's the personality disc guarantee.
I
though.
like the Peach Pirate. I like the logo.
Yeah, it's not terrible. The foundation one
Actually-
I am not a fan of. I hate to
The
say it.
Gilligan's one?
Yeah.
Hey, their joke was really funny. Did you see the
The milk thing?
announcement
I
video?
actually can't tell if Corey's being serious or joking.
Corey,
Said
Corey got a chuckle
10
out of
years.
10 years,
Where's
10
the-
milk.
Yeah, that's
That
super
is a funny joke, in my opinion.
And then
I
he
can tell
handed
if
it to
Corey's
him,
being
and then
serious.
they did the cut of like The Office where he's like, "Yeah, I thought he said million at first. Turns out he said milk. So I guess that's all right." And it was like super awkward. That's awesome. They're doing something right over there at Foundation.
Taylor, is this just like fully ready to go? The tag system?
It can
What
be.
do you mean sandbagging? Why am I sandbagging?
Well, the joke was the rounds you had that Mac used for his like UDisc handicap, you happen to play significantly worse than we all know you can play. And so it gave you a lovely boost. It gave you like, for instance, Mac gets a 1 UDisc handicap and you get a 22 right now.
Why?
because he averaged all your rounds to
'Cause your
find out.
challenge rounds were stinkers.
Oh, the
Yeah,
rounds for the challenge where
Yeah.
I could only throw a 1.5 discs.
That's why Mac was saying. That's why Mac
Yeah.
was saying. In the challenger, you happen to be sandbagging, but
No,
over time,
I can't putt with a driver every time.
yeah, but everyone else is also putting with a driver. That's the kind of beauty. They're all UDisc rounds, but they'll improve over time.
In
Every
all
week that
honesty,
you
I
play,
think-
they'll improve.
We're not playing on the same course either. So
Yeah,
I
the
mean, that
UDisc rounds are
really-
not going to be perfect, but I mean, you and Mac have the opportunity to. But
no, I mean across everyone. Like
yeah,
I'm curious if my home course is like anything like other people's.
Do you have baskets and tee pads?
Well, yeah, but every other hole is like littered with trees, and I don't know if that's the same.
See,
across
that's the thing
board.
about littering.
Yeah.
Somebody's got
you
to stop
litter,
that.
you litter some seeds one time. You come
Somebody's
back 30
got
years
to
later,
stop that.
trees. All right, I have a listing here. I don't really have any crazy stats to run through with this. I just
That's
have
all right.
where everyone ranked.
Does anybody
And
have a
then afterwards,
challenge that they
I'll-
would like to present for the next 2 weeks?
I had one a while ago, but I don't remember what it is.
Okay, so are we just all giving unhelpful pieces of information or what? Like what's going on here?
I mean, I think we should go like super flippy, except for putters.
Tyler, you know how windy it has been where you're at. How
That's the
windy it
point.
is where
That's
I'm
the
at.
point.
Oh my
That's the
gosh.
point. I'm talking like a -2 turns or more.
Yeah, I'm fine with
No.
that. I'm fine with that. We can do minus
-2 turn or more.
I'm down.
Okay.
Plus your putting putter.
How many discs?
How many? Yeah, how many discs? do you wanna-
And your putting putter.
How many do you want to run, Tyler?
What? As many as you want.
Wait, unless we do Mike's suggestion, which is also equally funny, or even actually Mike's suggestion is funnier and less good. There's no valuable feedback you will get out of this out of Mike's suggestion.
I might score better like that.
Kevin, I didn't, but I'm probably gonna try and play Friday, even if it's raining, and Monday.
Who's Kevin?
He's in the other chat. The
Birdie
guy from
stream.
my local
Birdie
area
stream.
who.
Oh.
Shout out Kevin.
But
Shout out, Kevin.
I wanted to be at singles on Saturday, but I promised my fiance something, and unfortunately,
Look at
she
him.
might take
Is it
precedent there.
marriage?
I did also promise her marriage,
Look at him go.
but I really wanted to play singles on Saturday. I have
Let me
to get
know
out
how
of
you're
here.
doing in year 8, buddy.
Oh my gosh.
Come back to me in 8 years.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, we've been live for a full podcast. Would we like to record the podcast?
Yeah, we can.
Double your age and then.
All right,
come back
wait.
to us.
Okay, we're gonna do. Do we want to do Tyler's? Let's do Tyler's.
Yeah.
Although that is a funny video idea for all you content creators that Mike just suggested.
Yeah, I
Um,
like Flippy. We'll do Flippy.
We'll do
What is
Tyler's.
National Opposite Day?
Win?
Yeah.
No clue.
Google it.
When
We'll
is
do
National
Tyler's, and then I'll just announce the first running of who got what. I
It's
did not-
already passed, unfortunately. January 25th.
Are you kidding me?
What? We
I did not place. Yeah, we actually are pretty close. I technically didn't place because I came in, or I didn't put anything in, so I would have got 6th place though. So unfortunate, but anyone watching now, you should join our Discord and do this next week,
Facts.
or 2 weeks from now. I am ready to go. Sorry about the delay. I
Everybody?
didn't understand forums. Yes, sir.
Well, I got to think of what I want to say for my minute. I'll figure it out. Who cares? What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 55 of Unfinished Business. My name is Taylor, joined as always by Matt, Tyler, and Corey. We're going to take a minute, talk about whatever we want to. I have confessions to make to the disc golf world this week. I got my finish line allotment in. My unboxing video will come out Monday. I didn't play a full round with those discs and film it. I just wanted to go get a quick round in during work one day. Don't tell my boss. Took out the disc I was most excited to try, which was the Sector. And we were not friends immediately, which just absolutely breaks my heart and makes me want to cry. Conversely, I have a new favorite disc, but I can't tell anybody what it is yet because I'm cooking something. And there's my minute.
How? It's just a nice, well-rounded, straight-flying mid-range. How?
It's the composite one's more stable than I want it to be, unfortunately, which is
You want it to be
probably a me
real.
problem. So I'm gonna try the
You tell
forged.
me yeah, you can try the forge. I don't know.
You have
Corey
a
will tell
forged?
you.
I
If,
do.
Okay.
Yeah, Corey will tell you if there's a significant change in flight characteristics. I don't.
Oh,
I
there's
haven't thrown the
easily.
forge now.
There's
Okay.
easily.
I haven't thrown. I
Um,
threw the forge literally twice. So
I compared the forged sector to the composite Supra, and depending on the throw, because I don't think I threw them like perfectly, the composite Supra was more stable. But I don't like it,
Interesting.
or I wouldn't say more stable. It was. I thought I put them on the same angle. The sector went dead straight, and the Supra like faded off. So I don't know if that's technically comparing them, but
I also hadn't
Um,
played in a week because we got snow, so I
Yeah.
could have just been bad as well. So more testing to come. But I do have a new favorite disc that I'm excited to reveal at some point.
Taylor, I think you should keep the composite and the forged in your bag and do like a full on like try both at the same time.
Yeah,
Go for it.
comparison video.
we
Yeah.
know you have the space in your bag, bro. The way that
It's
thing be
facts.
flopping over.
I,
you
I
know
need
there's
to put some
no-
stuff in there.
There's no.
Real bad.
Yeah, that's for sure. But I'm excited for that video. I'm excited to see what you like on Finish Line versus don't like. But it's gonna be an exciting year. 3/4 of the podcast sponsored by Finish Line. GG to Tyler. He
Not
never- he never-
GG. I'm
he
holding
never
on
put
strong.
anything in. He never put anything in for Finish Line, so he can't be mad that he didn't get it or something. But I'll
I have
take
a
my
single
minute.
disc in their bag, in my bag right now from him. So
Bro, you liked the Supra too, but I lost that one, so you can't have it. I'll take my minute. Form stuff is super weird, guys. This is what me and Mac have been talking about it for like all week. I was like, oh, I'm not progressing at all in my form in the last like 2 weeks. And then I just throw and I'm like, dang, that was slow, and it comes out 3 miles an hour faster than everything else. And then just for the rest of the last 3 sessions, everything's 3 miles an hour faster. Don't know why. It's like the best worst problem you can, or the worst best problem you can have.
is fast.
Slow is fast, yeah, but
Tempo is fast.
I don't know. I'll probably if I get 2 or 3 more miles on me, I'll be Bing chilling, kind of what I'm looking for. But we'll let it slide. That's it for me. I'm excited to get back and play disc golf now that it's snow's almost gone and it's almost warm. So I will take it. Anyone else? Corey or Tyler? Who's going next?
I'll go. I finally put out a video that I've been sitting on for quite a long time, at least a couple weeks. I did the voiceover. Thank you. It's actually, yeah, it's only 2 minutes long, but somehow it's
Good
the
video.
longest video I've ever made. Like, it's weird. Go watch it if you haven't. For some reason, I did the voiceover, and then I had that clip forever, and I only filmed maybe 2 or 3 of like the actual clips that you saw, and then I just sat on it for like a month, and I finally like went back and watched some videos that like really inspired me, and I was like, you know what, I got to finish this, and I did, and I posted it, and I got a lot of large content creators reaching out and saying like, hey, Jay Milley was upset that I didn't use any of his footage
Suck it.
in the video. Flippy James said the same thing.
Suck it.
And then Bodanza texted me and said, hey, my Vessi contact wants to send you some free shoes because
Suck it.
I literally had a maybe 2-second clip of just a Vessi poster. And that's all that happened. So that was awesome. So I guess
Wow,
technically
that's news.
I am getting paid for the vest. Like I'm getting paid for that video. And that's the first time ever. Because technically he's sending me the shoes for free. So
But
Huge.
are you
Wow.
going to sell out though?
I don't know what that means.
Are you going to sell out? Because you've always been an Etnies guys.
Oh,
Or
I've already.
Skechers.
I'm already past it. I have 2 pairs of Skechers that I've been rocking hard. I am doing a Vessi review, and I've already thought of so many funny things that I can do with it. So I can't wait. But more importantly, I got a phone call today from Joseph at Another Round. Literally, it was a 10-minute call just to tell me that he loved the video and he wants to put it on like their website as like a, hey, if you've never played disc golf before, here's an introductory to
I
like.
knew that was going to happen. That was my
Yeah.
thought. That was my
But-
thought that this video is going to be like the gold standard. People are going to start sharing with their
I
friends.
hope so. I hope so. I have some other ideas too of like this style video. I just don't know how to. I'm just gonna call them like short films. But it was really weird that like I was leaving work to run to Home Depot to get like some supplies because we're building some stuff in my office, and I just get a random Instagram phone call from him, and I'm
That's
like, hey,
awesome.
and it literally just it was like, hey, buddy. That video was awesome. And then it was just like a 10-minute of us staring at each other for a second. And then he was like, all right, see you later. So that was cool. And I think that's over a minute. So I'll
Okay,
shut
the
up now.
comment Mike just made, please use. Please use. That's so funny, Corey. That is legitimately hilarious. Not good for time of the year, but that is such a funny.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we have the same wavelength in thought. I wasn't gonna use a creek because that's how you pronounce it correctly. But I
That's
was
pretty
gonna
good.
full in jump in a lake like all the way. And
That does the
then
job too.
Similar
possibly
vibe.
depending on when I want to post the review, I'll wait until my dad's pool's open. And I was gonna put my basket in the pool and like putt underwater,
Mm,
like just wearing a bathing suit and the vesties.
just
So
wearing the
that would be-
vesties.
Yeah, just the vestie. just one vestie.
Strategically placed.
Yeah.
Very cool, Corey.
It's
Very
sad
cool.
because you put out the video and then I didn't watch it for like the whole rest of the day. And they're like, yeah, it's only 2 minutes. And I went and watched it and I was like, this is going to be the video that we send to all the people who want to get into disc golf. Or maybe like, hey, you want to get into disc golf? Like, watch this for 2 minutes and see what you think. And
I think I'm gonna make a playlist on my channel of short films so that anytime I do one of these, super short, super quick, very like fast pace.
short film, but yet it took me the longest to edit.
Yes. Well, there's a lot of
Mhm.
now. Actually, that was one thing that Joseph said was like it probably took you so long to do like the part where the discs fill up the bag and then go back and
Yeah.
forth. And I was like, yeah, that was probably the longest part.
No, that was cool.
How about you,
my-
Tyler?
Yeah, my disc golf minute is I finally got a chance to go out and throw some plastic today. I don't really have anything super like exciting to really report on, other than like I've gotten a ton of plastic since the last time we were on. I kind of talked about it a little bit, but it was just nice to get out and throw the disc. It was super windy today. The snow I thought was melted, not fully melted, so my feet were soaked by the end of the round and cold. But it was just nice to get out and throw plastic again, man. January's been like the worst. This January has been the worst month for disc golf that I've ever had since getting into disc golf in the last, whatever it is, 4 years.
I think it's also the fact that we're so addicted right now
Yeah.
that
Mhm.
it's even worse because we're like, I'm itching to play.
Yeah. And I got some good plastic. I still have like a whole Latitude 64 bag that I wanted to get out and play with that I still
I forgot
haven't played
about
with yet.
No
So,
GGA.
None in the bag at the moment. So, but yeah. Anyways, so Tyler's got to promote your fries. Don't know what that is.
Fridays with Tyler, man. Fries with ties.
Oh yeah, the Friday.
Join
with
the
Did you
Ties.
talk
Discord,
about that?
man. This is a quick promo. Join the Discord, and you may see a man in his car with seagulls eating an entire Little Caesars pizza, and then also
that
going
was
to
such a
random
funny
shops and
experience.
talking to
I gotta be honest
bystanders.
with you. You guys kept on joking about like, oh, what is going to see next Friday? And I'm like, haha, like that was it. And then all of a sudden this morning I was like, I could do this on Friday.
It's gonna be a banger series,
So-
man. An absolute banger.
Dude.
I'll give a little hint about what I'm thinking about doing for Friday, or maybe I'll skip it. I can't do this every Friday. I just can't. But this Friday, because I'm starting a new starting a new challenge starting tomorrow. I might raw dog something on Friday,
Love to hear that.
and it's not gonna be.
It's
eating a
not
whole
going to be
pizza.
live on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. You got to go to different websites for that one.
You got, or our Discord.
This one is going to be harder, in my opinion. Maybe I think it'll be harder
Okay.
than
It
eating
is
a whole
so.
pizza.
It's
Is
just
it
so
harder
funny.
colon afterwards because
Okay, so I'll tell you guys right now, I could not poop for like the next 3 days. Like I struggled to poop. So
join the
that's
Discord if that's the
awesome.
kind of content that you.
Dude, logging
Just
into the
like to
Discord
have
on a
fun,
random
man.
Friday afternoon, and literally
so good.
80% of our Discord is present for this video for Tyler's live stream was the funniest thing ever. Oh my gosh.
I literally was like, dude, like I had this whole like little I brought my lunch, whatever, and then I was like, you know what? Like I'm gonna go out and get something to eat. And then I was thinking about getting like Chick-fil-A or whatever, not Chick-fil-A, but Chipotle. And then I was like, you know what? This would be really funny if I just tried eating a whole pizza right now to prepare for when we have to do our Little Caesars challenge. And then I was like, you know what? I'm doing this for all of us in Discord. And I'm doing this for you
For the
guys
culture.
on a Friday afternoon entertainment. And so just to give you guys a little update, it was really easy until like the last couple bites on slice number 6. Got 7 down, got 8 down. We were good to go. We felt fine, but I had
Got
a
a
hard time
Sprite.
pooping. Got a Sprite. We were good.
Rallied.
Went into a liquor store to ask people some questions. Went into a Wawa, asked some people some questions. It was a
You're
good
just
time.
out on the town.
I miss. It's crazy that Tyler's doing the TikTok 1-minute interviews with random people in our Discord on Fridays.
So
Well,
buzzball is?
as it was alluded to, we're coming to the end of January. The off season is ending, and we've got a never-ending stream of sponsorship movement. It seems the newest news in disc golf world breaking is that Ricky Wysocki and Kona Panis are out
What?
of their last year contract at Dynamic Disc, which was rumored, but it's here, it's real. I was skeptical. I figured if Ricky was playing the Memorial with a DD bag, he was chilling, sitting it out, but that is not the case. So what is everybody's initial reaction here to the moves by DD? They picked up Evan Smith today, I believe, on the back end of that. So still sponsoring some people. They got Parker, they got Evan, but the big contracts are out. What are our thoughts here?
Do we think that they are doing this because it's like crap, we're out of money, or do you think they're doing it because they're about to be out of money? Like, how close did they take to call this? In both Ricky and Kona is my question.
I think genuinely the financial situation is probably not good. But if you're looking at this, and I mean, we've been seeing this all year, people saying that like Ricky discs are on sale on the DD store for like $10. What's going on with Ricky? Like we talk about how Ricky doesn't sell. If you're evaluating this company and you are able to get out of this contract, and with both of them combined, you're now not paying, whatever, $1.25 million are just now free for 2025. I think that's a move you have to make. Like, just unfortunately, it is what it is.
So there's a professional skateboarder that just got dropped by his shoe company that he was sponsored by for 10 years. And he doesn't make, I mean, skateboarders make probably what like the average disc golf pro makes. Like it's not anything crazy. Well, the reason he got dropped is because that company got consumed by the Nidecker Group, which is like a snowboard company in Europe or something like that. And the whole reason was they looked at the numbers and they said, okay, we want to do this. We want to do this. We just need to get rid of what we don't need. And he just happened to be one of the pros that got dropped. I can see House of Discs going, we own you now. Why are we paying this much money for people? Like, it doesn't make any sense. We're not paying other people that much. We just bought Isaac Robinson, the 2-time world champion, for what, a $175 a year or
Yeah,
something
estimated $300 a year with royalties.
with royalties.
Right.
What I'm saying is like his
Assuming
his
stuff
gear-
sells. Yeah.
His guaranteed is like 175. Why are we quadrupling that
Right.
for a guy that all of his discs can't sell? And he's like, yes, he's top 5 in the world, but that's not worth that much money. So I think they just thought, hey, DD, you need to cut this now.
Yeah,
We're not doing this again.
the unfortunate timing for Rick and DD too is like we see this all the time. Like we're seeing it right now with Germ. The best time for a company to recoup sponsorship money is the week it happens. And you break that news, you drop a disc, everybody's hyped. Like those tempos are selling. Like, and they are paying, I would guarantee you, at least half of Germ's contract right now. So
So the
like,
tempo
probably
hasn't
got
even
the
been
money back.
officially released yet. So this is like the first
yeah,
like,
I've just seen
mass
pre-orders.
release.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it's just it gets harder and harder, and the timing was just terrible for Rick in that he signed a huge deal and then the decline happened where it's just not feasible for them. And I think Dynamic may be trying to get back to, we've talked about it before, when Dynamic was at its peak of sales, they didn't have a top pro. Like they were never the company that had somebody that was, top 20 in MPO.
I also wouldn't consider $3 million over the last 3 years a bad. Like Rick still made out of it. So
The one thing also is that DD also lost Emporia State University
Yes.
sponsorship. So it just all seems very curious about, is there something going on with Dynamic Disc that we all don't know about, that we're all keep on speculating that they are going to lock up shop and
Bro,
it'll be over.
You know what that makes me think of? When I saw that, it reminded me of, I don't know if you guys, this may be just a very niche reference, but like imagine you're like a little league baseball player and your dad's business like sponsors your team and you're so excited. You've got like Tom's Hardware on your jersey every year. And you're just like, bro, the dad's like, man, I just can't do it this year. Like the money, it's not in the cards. I'll still coach. It's just not in the cards. And they're like, oh, we're good. We got Walmart, man. We got Home Depot on the jersey now. It's like, we're good.
I was about to say he's still coaching.
Yeah, he's
so-
still there, but like Evac has to
I don't
just be
know.
so sad. Like,
When
But
I
like,
think of
is he really though?
trilogy-
Because he put out this whole glamorous post about, oh yeah, we're so happy that we going to bigger and brighter things, or something with that kind of lingo with Innova. And I was like, but you work at DD. This is so weird.
I think I don't know. I have a strong feeling this is 4D chess, and
this is absolutely targeted by Innova. Just being like, I know they said we want to get back into college disc golf or like support collegiate disc golf. Like, no.
or did they want to own a course called Champions Landing,
Mess with that a little bit.
being Innova champion discs?
There it is.
So
I mean, you also
I
gotta
have a strong
think-
feeling that this is 4D chess, and they named it that, and they're like, one of these days, Innova's gonna want to own this.
I mean, Emporia, like as far as college disc golf goes, is like the best team by a good margin, right? So like you think you get those players throwing Innova disc, like can't be bad.
I know nothing about college disc golf, but I know Go Ferris State.
There it is.
That's
Shout
something
out.
in Michigan that I know is like they're
Yeah, they're
pretty
also really good.
I guess. Yeah.
I guess they're got to be near Discraft. That's what I would assume.
Or MVP, I guess.
We're
I
in-
mean, yeah, they're probably equally as close to both of those, but
Equidistant, some might say.
yeah.
The only other news that I had outside of rambling about Dynamic Disc, Ricky Wysocki, is Ezra Robinson cannot win, and I feel bad for him. He is now in the Tour Down Under, lost to Aiden Scott, Jeremy Coling.
Oof.
Who was the first one? Robert Burridge, I think, was the first
Yes.
I lost to. 3 in
in
a
the
row.
playoff, I think, right?
One of them was, I think it may have been Germ, but
Okay.
one, sad for Ezra Robinson. Does that affect anybody's opinion of Ezra Robinson's season coming up?
not at all.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I think it's
If
got
he can
really.
keep this up actually on the Pro Tour and be second place throughout
Every
the entire,
event.
I would take that in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also probably make more than $400 a tournament.
Yeah, that would help.
also
Also,
think-
sorry, real quick, I just want to say, Germ looks like he can putt all of a sudden. This man has
Yeah.
never been able to putt in his career, and you put pixels in his hands, and he is just like hitting C2 putts everywhere. It's insane.
Is there a very straight putter from Innova?
You know what is the problem with Innova is they don't really have a floaty putter.
That's probably it.
Yeah. They have like the 2-3 and then whatever you want to mix. It could be like 01, 02. They have the 3-2, 02 or whatever, which is the Innova, or it's just the AVR3. But then they switch up, like if you want a floaty putter, like you could go to like a 2-3-0-0.
What's
So-
Say, what's the arrow?
pixel?
Arrow's like a 3-6-0-0.
Yeah.
What's the pixel?
240.5.
Okay, yeah.
The dart
Dart,
is the
yeah.
2300, I think, Mike. He's
Yeah,
in the
Evan
chat.
Smith popped off at the end of last year.
Evan Smith, I saw him at Worlds 2 years ago, and looks like he can't do anything because he's so skinny, so small. Dude can play, man. He was
Yeah.
lacing stuff. I saw him in person. I followed him for like 3 holes, and I was like, bro, this guy's good. Like I pictured, like if you picture like that meme where it's like Snoop Dogg and that other guy, and he's like, this guy don't miss. Like
Yeah.
that's how it felt like watching Evan Smith. I was like, this guy's good. So, I hope, I'm just going to throw this out there just to get some FPO recognition in our podcast. I hope Kona actually has a decent season next year. She's gone through a lot. She's had cancer. She's had issues with her body and whatnot. I don't want that to sound weird, but yeah, she's
Health
had
issues.
health issues.
Spoiler alert.
Sorry,
Sounded weird.
Sorry. And I don't know. I was always a Kona fan when I first got into disc golf, and I was trying to like, watch some people, and I was trying to see who had the largest following and whatnot. I think she's nice, and she does a good job of interacting with people. So maybe
I was watching her. Yeah, I was watching her throw today. She can throw the freaking disc pretty well too.
Yeah.
yeah.
just
Scott
can't
says,
putt. If Kona could putt,
yeah,
watch out.
yeah. Scott says Taylor is the one to watch next year. She is the one to watch next year. Obviously, that's like the obvious pick, but
Yeah.
she's got to learn how to throw shots too. So I mean,
She
Taylor.
has a
Taylor's so
chance
in,
at winning D-Glow this year because I found out that Kristen's not even showing up.
oh,
There
to
you go.
what?
Taylor the D-Glow?
D-Glow.
Dang. Taylor
It's not on the
is
schedule.
crazy because it's so perfectly easy to see that she has just all the raw talent and all the lack of experience that she's currently developing. Like you look at her throw for one round and you instantly know that. You're like, yeah, it literally is just time. However long she spends on the tour is just going to make her more and more effective. She's
One
definitely
thing
one to watch.
I will say is I don't know where she's at skill wise compared to Holland Hanley. But if she follows the projection of Holland Hanley took a while to get to where she is now. It took her at least 3 years on tour. So maybe Taylor is more athletic than Holland. I don't know, but it'd be interesting to see like Holland, Taylor, and some big throwers all play on one card together.
Did Holland just waltz out and start popping like 500-foot shots?
She came out throwing far. She already
Oh,
came
did she?
out throwing far, but
Okay,
she had to.
yeah.
She made one lead card her rookie year. She started making lead cards her second year, and then she started winning last year. That was her third year.
Okay. Cool.
So yeah, I mean, FPO is going to be interesting to see.
Yeah.
Will Kristen be able to keep it going, or is everyone going to start catching up?
Yeah.
I'm
know.
curious about Emily Weatherman. Kevin in the chat said he's a big Emily fan. She has insane touch form,
I think she
Like
has
it-
insane confidence. Yes.
Yeah.
but it looks like she knows where to put a disc and what angle to get it to just like go exactly where she needs it to.
Except when you go 2 inches out of bounds. But
I love how FBO still has that random like names just pop up. Like Sophia Donachie last year just like pops up and is on a lead card. It's just like this grad student that just randomly kind of came out to play like OTB Open and
Anakin
popped off.
Steen came out of
Yeah.
nowhere and won a pro tour.
What's
ahead.
that other one that sounds like a freaking ninja?
Anakin Steen
No, not Anakin Skin.
sounds like a ninja.
Bones Scoggins.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, Sayananda.
Sai.
Sayananda.
You like
Sai.
Sai.
Sayananda sounds like a freaking ninja.
I love
From,
that Brixton
an
had that
anime or
immediately, man.
Yeah.
Oh, you
No,
did.
she out of nowhere, she just ends up winning.
Yeah.
And then goes back under the radar.
I tell you one thing. I was on Instagram today, just on Instagram. So I have my personal, and then I have like my disc golf one, and I just have pretty much all my disc golf people I follow on my disc golf one. Dude, the Finnish players don't mess around with like their off season. Like they're all meeting with trainers and they're working on like hip rotations and legs and all craziness. So I'm wondering if we're going to see some Finn players or some more European players just start taking over the FPO scene, or maybe just disc golf in general. Honestly, I mean, we are going to go over there for Worlds, so
Yeah.
Yep.
Real quick, just to
Yeah.
wrap up on the Kona Ricky situation, I forgot to mention heavy rumors that Ricky is going to Discraft. Anybody?
We have a source.
we have a source saying that
Dustin
Ricky-
Moray.
Ricky's going
Dustin
to Discraft.
Moray has said that he heard that Ricky's going to Discraft.
Let me give the exact comment. Also, Ricky 100% Discraft. Announcement should be next week at the latest.
There you go.
So,
You heard it here first.
Breaking news.
Lock it in.
We're trusting Dustin here. If he lets us down, he'll be dead to us.
What
forever.
what disc you think Discraft would release for Ricky when he signs?
If they don't pop out Raptors, what are they doing? Literally, like it's the most.
Or what if they? What if they?
It's always
be
a buzz, man. It's always a buzz.
Ugh.
Oh, what if they do the Ringer Top Zone GT?
What if they
'Cause it's
did?
kind of like the Saki Bomb.
What if they did a Groove Top Raptor?
Listen, if I don't get the Slipstream GT anytime
He's in
soon,
the DMs, baby. Piggybacking off that, I think my mind goes straight to Kona back at Innova. Her dad's worked there forever. It seems like it makes sense. Anybody have any
She
other
going
thoughts on where she may go other than
Yeah,
Innova
she's going.
champion?
Why would she not?
I really
Um,
wanted to see Ricky back at Innova. I just feel like it comes full circle. Ricky's at Innova, Paul's at Discraft. Like, that was a good time.
I
But
will say, as we've journeyed farther into the Rick and Paul sunset, it doesn't feel as weird to me now as it did like if Rick and Paul had both moved to Discraft in 2019, that would have no way, right? But I feel like at this point it's not nearly as contentious, maybe just because Paul's not been at the top of the game.
I want to make one funny comment about the Paul and Rick situation. I feel like, at the very end of the Karate Kid, Mr. Miyagi goes freeze frame and he has that look like that. I feel like that's what Paul is doing watching Ricky's situation.
Contract situation. yeah.
Paul's just sitting there
Hmm.
buddy, I think I've bested you in almost everything that possibly can be bested in disc golf. I don't know if there's that nastiness of rivalry between them, but Paul's got the foundation, and then all of a sudden Ricky's got his foundation, and then Paul's making moves, and then Ricky's making moves, and it's just been this nonstop. Ricky's trying to play catch up to Paul, and it's just over.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I have an off topic. Well, it's Discraft related. Do you think Ezra actually genuinely likes the Malta that much, or is Discraft trying to find someone that will push?
Dude, that's what I was
Yeah,
gonna say.
what
His
was
video-
that?
the
Thank
exact
you.
same thought.
Thank
I had the
His
exact
video,
same
his
thought.
video about the Malta was so funny on Instagram. I loved
Yeah.
it.
I genuinely do think that he likes it. Like that's going to be one of the discs that he's like, oh no, this is a great disc. I don't know why everyone talks down on it, but at the same time, I can see Discraft being like, hey, we don't sell any of these. We need someone to push this.
The Malta is like a Rock 3 that feels worse, is what the Malta is. I bought the Malta thinking it was going to be a faster zone because I wanted to forehand it. It was awful on a forehand. You have to throw it on so much hyzer when you throw it on a forehand.
Have you ever
You used to be
thrown the
stupid,
drone?
dummy.
I've never thrown the drone.
The drone is the faster zone.
Unrelated. I don't know if this got announced. Kevin Kiefer is working for Supreme Flight, and by extension, now only throwing Discraft discs.
I believe that
did
was posted
did that-
somewhere.
Okay.
I did see that
I was
somewhere.
noticing that on his videos. Hey, shout out. They're trying to do something down there. I mean, they're posting videos pretty regularly. I want to get to Max's question because I actually like this question. Why does Infinite Disc throw a boatload of money at one massive player for promotion? If I had to guess, I think they looked at what some money to the right guy like Bedanza can do.
Yeah.
Because you can just look at Bedanza's shop and every time he refreshes, hey, we have 100 discs on there. And then you go back and now there's no discs on there. And then you repeated that 3 or 4 times.
That blows my mind.
Like
I can tell
I straight up
you-
think that yeah, go ahead, Taylor.
No, I was
You're
saying
the
I can
inside guy.
tell you as someone sponsored by Infinite, they genuinely do not care. At least about Touring Pro. What sponsoring Touring Pros? Every Touring Pro that is on Team Infinite reached out to Infinite to be sponsored versus the other way. They do not pursue players. I think that they, for better or for worse, comfortably are the biggest retailer in the US and really just want to keep growing their website. They invest a lot in server infrastructure and want to invest in content more than anything because I think that they've seen how successful that is. So you've seen that with Bonanza being sponsored. You've seen that with them bringing Tyler Brickley from DGA to work in a full-time content role at Infinite. They have, like 3 or 4 full-time content people now. That's what their focus is on. They're not against sponsoring pros, that they just don't seek that out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's the way the world's moving right now. It seems like. We all saw Rick. There's probably other things involved with Ricky, but we all saw Ricky play really well all year, and it did not feel like anyone was throwing Ricky's discs. But that's probably also for other reasons, price and. Mike mentioned they're all overstable and
several bags were fumbled.
Yeah, quite a few bags are fumbled. So we can't use this assessment as the conclusion there. But no, just interesting to note and good to hear from an inside source as Taylor now.
I'm not quite Dustin Murray on sources, but got something.
He got something though. He got something.
Dude, I want to hear about this weekly challenge that we finally all got the chance to do.
Okay, so weekly challenge. We did New Year, New Me. This is 5 discs you had not messed with in 2024 and a putting putter, I think we did. Yeah. So if you aren't joining our Discord, this is going to become a way more active part of it because it's also including tags. We had Mac, who was in our Discord, cook up a handicap system. Now it sounds like maybe UDisc is going to be coming out with one soon, but he cooked up our own handicap system to kind of even out everyone's playing. And everyone had like literally a month because of how much we refreshed it to
ain't quite the new year as much anymore.
Yeah, definitely not quite the new year as much anymore. But I didn't snag a ton of stats here because of how much time it was. We allowed 2 submissions, but I do have the first ever round of unfinished business tags to give you, and you'll get that tag if you're in the server. In first place, any guesses who popped a first?
Mackie.
B-Mac McFluff.
You would be wrong because first place is in fact Taylor at 225 with the handicap. Here's what we'll say.
So if you're an audio listener, Taylor pushed himself about 15 feet back from his mic.
Yeah. Here's what I will say. Mac used your 4 rounds to calculate this, to calculate an average and then figure it out from there. He just gave me the formula to use in the future. Mac played really good for his 4 rounds. So he only had a 1 handicap on that thing versus Taylor having like a 10 or something. But hey, he invented it. He can't be mad at his own thing there. So Taylor takes a first place. Mac takes a second. Does anyone want to guess who third is?
Tyler.
I'm going to guess me because you said something about my handicap being so
that's a good point.
Aggressive.
Nope. Although you do have an aggressive handicap. You also played really bad. So...
Yeah, these were challenges.
You added in there. So Tyler popped a 3rd place, so he'll be our 3rd tag holder. Corey popped a 4th. Mike dropped a 5th place there, and then I did not actually submit mine because I did not put a UDisc round in it as I videoed it. So I get a 6th. But we will we'll do this every week. So we'll assign all these tags in Discord. You'll hold them, and we'll run it through all season long. All you have to do is go into UDisc, record a full round with all stats because we'll use those stats for fun stuff in the future in the podcast itself, and then submit it, and then we'll review it, use the handicap system we're building out based on the rounds you've submitted, and then you can go from there. Next week's challenge. I guess 2 weeks from now's challenge. So
wait. Actually, that's the question that I had.
Yeah, that's a question we should answer.
Are we still doing every other week?
I think we need to confirm that after tonight, but I think
Okay.
there's a good chance it will be on next week together.
All right.
Okay. Why,
So
why does that sound so
preliminarily,
romantic?
we'll say you have a week for this week.
Yeah. Hey, Mike asked a question. What was your handicap? Yeah, it wasn't calculated because you only had the one round. So that kind of did you dirty. But
Suck it, Mike.
we'll have it every round. We'll use both the rounds
what
you
it is.
sent in to help us calculate next week's round. So, as far as next week's round, you have a week to submit. You can throw as many discs as you want. They all must have a -2 turn or flippier. So -2, -3, -4, yada yada yada.
That's a good way of saying it because I wasn't sure if it was higher
more
or
or less.
lower.
Yeah, I was actively
Yeah,
thinking
I
the
had
same
the same
thing.
thought. I had the same thought.
Yeah.
That's why I said flippier. Once again, that is UDisc full round. Record all your stats. That includes your putting, that kind of stuff.
Putting
Screenshot
putter
it,
is the same.
post it in our Discord.
And you
Anyway.
did say you could use as
Yeah.
many discs as you want, but it has to be a -2 turn.
They all have to be super flippy. So
Except for your putting putter.
Yes.
except for your putting putter. Putting putter can be whatever. That PA5 I got is going to be helpful. And post the discs you threw. Because that's
Should
just kinda
we
fun and interesting.
make a slight exception for putters, because who really has a -2 putter?
Figure it out.
Cool people like myself and Corey, because we both have PA5s. but
I
like not
I
you.
guess would we like to
Like,
Like,
you could
put-
say you could
adjust the number to a putter because a 0-0
yeah.
almost flies
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
a -2
let's-
something
yeah.
else.
Let's make that putters must be 0-0
on the turn fade.
on the turn fade or
How about-
flippier.
We just
Yeah.
you cannot use a putter that has more than like one fade.
Taylor's trying to use a tomb right now, bro.
I mean, no, I just have to putt with it. No, I don't care.
Oh my gosh.
I was trying to think of
wait,
the easiest
okay.
way to say it, but I'm down.
We say
though.
like 0.5 fade, because then I could use the inner core. Or no, inner core is like a -0.50, because that's what I plan on doing, is just throwing an inner core.
Yeah, that's
yeah, it's whatever.
it. Can't have a positive combination.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. That's fine. We'll
Yeah,
use that.
yeah.
And if you're a really cool kid, like apparently Mac, me, and Corey are going to be, we'll use negative numbers. But
Yeah.
-2 and flippier for everything other than your putting putters and obviously that throwing putter exception.
And this will be
And then
detailed in the
submit it and we'll use it.
Discord. Join the Discord.
Yes, sir. Join our Discord.
Details
and
will be there.
details will be there. Cool. That's it for weekly challenge. I didn't want to snag a bunch of stuff all right, continue, boys. What's the
Does
next one?
anyone want a floor?
I have plenty of things to speak about. but
Tyler, the
I'll
floor is
give-
yours.
All right, listen. I have some really petty things that I want to bring out.
I'm shocked.
The one thing that it's been bothering me lately is these people who have like let's just say like 4 or 5 sponsorships in disc golf, right? So you have like a team, quote unquote, that you are on with your disc golf company, right? So there's Team Discgraph, Innova, blah, blah, blah. The thing that's really annoying is when people sign with other companies and they're like, I'm on like Team Vessi, or I'm on like Team Grip and stuff like that. Like, your team should just be the company that you're throwing their disc of. Like, why do we call them teams and not like sponsorships? And the reason I'm bringing this up is because I've seen people who are like saying like, oh, like I'm on team like Supreme Flight and whatnot. And that stuff just, I don't know, it just annoys me. Like, why is there so many things but teams? Why can't you just say I'm sponsored by Supreme Flight? Go ahead, Corey.
Would you consider someone on Team Nike for like golf clothing?
I've never heard someone say like I'm on Team Nike for clothing.
Have you heard it for clubs?
For clubs, it's not. You don't even call it Team like TaylorMade.
No,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Team
I think
Tyler.
The
this
only
is
reason
just
I'm
a-
asking is because the example would be Supreme Flight is kind of like clothing.
Right. But is it though? Because I've seen a lot of other stuff that's not clothing. But anyway,
Originally, Supreme Flight was like a clothing company. Like that's what it was back in the day, and then they brought it back.
right.
So what I'm trying to get at is like, would you consider yourself on a team for a clothing brand?
No, I'm sponsored
No.
by that company.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
feel like
I don't
that's
think
low
there's
key
any-
a skateboarding. right? Like,
Being on a team.
yeah, like calling it team stuff, like being sponsored. Am I wrong? I could be stupid. Feel free to say you're stupid.
Team TaylorMade is not a thing. Matt.
See, it depends on who we're talking about. Because yes, some skateboarders will say, "I'm sponsored by this brand or this company." Some people will say, like, "I'm on that team." It really, I don't know. I think it's interchangeable. The word. I think we're thinking team as in like a multi-person athletic group.
Yeah, that plays towards
that,
a
like,
common goal.
competes.
Yeah.
I gotta address Mac in the comments. Mac, no one says they're on Team TaylorMade. They say they're sponsored by TaylorMade. Like, no one in golf says they're on Team anything. You're sponsored by a
There's
group.
not like I
And
think
how is Rory team captain? I'm just kidding.
Tyler,
That is
I
not
think
a
your main point too is like, I mean, the branding of like team disc. I feel like I see more than anything like team Discraft shirts, team Innova shirts. Like, I feel like it. I mean, I'm in the same boat. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me in an individual sport that like we're representing like team anything. Honestly,
just-
Well, I
Like I
think
said,
people are.
this is like a petty thing. It's not even like that big
I
a
th-
deal.
I
But it's
think-
something
okay,
I got
so-
annoyed about looking at Instagram when people were signing with Supreme Flight. They're like, I'm on Team Supreme Flight. Like, no.
Yeah.
If anything, you're on Team Discraft and you got like a small little like, hey, you should come promote our stuff. You're not their team.
Yeah, Mac does bring up a valid point. Golfers aren't exactly flexing their 10% off a dry bag.
Nobody
that
says
disc golfers are.
No one says they're on Team Titleist or Team Callaway. Even the people that do content creation, they don't say they're on the team. They say, I am my new sponsor or that's it.
I think it's just a word.
Yeah, I agree
Right.
with Corey on this one.
Like,
Uh,
You're looking at team as in like a group of athletes like competing, and I think a lot of people are saying like the same reason your boss is like, "Hey, we're a team, buddy." No, we're not. You pay me to do what I do.
I just
So
don't
I think-
understand
I
the
think
disc
they're
golf
using the word-
world of
I think they're using the word team as in
team.
like we are all in the same line of thought to try and like promote this brand. It's a team effort. It's a team effort to push this one random dry bag that you've never heard of.
Together.
So
I would agree that team implies collaboration. Yeah, that's my thought, which is exactly what Corey was saying.
But no one does it in golf. Nobody. Like they can. So
this isn't golf.
Scott's telling me. I know, but Scott's telling me like you go to TaylorMade website, it literally says Team TaylorMade. That is the only time you'll ever hear or see someone say team. Like it's not. A
Yeah,
team.
but there's people in disc golf that don't say team, but it still says team on their website.
If I see like a team on a tab for Supreme Flight or something like that, I don't know. It bothers me. It's just annoying.
Yeah.
Like it's just.
Yeah, it's all. Ryan's right. It's just marketing.
I
What do they
know
call it?
what
Wait,
it
wait,
is.
wait.
I know
Wait,
what it is.
Tyler, what do they call it then? I'm fine with this if you can offer a solution. What do they call it when they want to list everyone they sponsor on their website?
What do you,
The TaylorMade conglomerate.
So like when
Yeah,
I go to
give
my
me some
primary care
name of it.
office website and they say meet our team, like you're mad, like they can't have a team.
What do
they have
call it?
never won They have never won anything in their entire life. Okay, they're all nurses.
I have to go back and try to look at like
I'm not-
sponsorship
yeah.
announcements to see if
I'm-
anyone ever says Team TaylorMade who got
I'm
signed.
not.
by TaylorMade.
I'm not opping on you, Tyler, but I am asking, literally asking, what do they put in place? Because I don't necessarily disagree with you, but how do they make it look pretty so they can list everyone they sponsor?
Hey Jamie, can you pull up the definition of team?
Here's our roster.
I honestly, I
Yeah.
haven't. Been,
Roster. That's not bad.
I haven't.
The
been-
roster
What a
of
roster is for
our-
a team.
Yeah.
I haven't been to
Listen, buddy.
TaylorMade's
I
website.
want the tab on finish line to have my name at
Tyler's
the bottom.
dangerously close
And
to a
if
crash
you
out
get
right
rid
now.
of that teen thing and there's not a name to replace it, my name isn't there anymore. So give
Tyler's
me a
wearing
name.
way too much green right now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Do you know what my theme is? This is my
Yeah,
Eagles hat. No
green
one likes
anger.
this. No one, and then it got the.
He's got to
Ducks.
support his favorite.
Irish anger.
Rosters.
Yeah,
It's-
I'm wearing it because well,
You
first
look
off,
like you're
favorite
gonna
group
start
of
brawling
players
in
who
a
are all
bar.
coming
It's a
towards
sick
together
jersey,
towards a
but-
common goal.
Eagles are in the Super Bowl, baby. So that's why I'm. supporting my
No,
Birds.
Tyler, give me a
The
different
Birds.
name.
Not if the refs.
And
It doesn't
I
matter what they
am
listed on their website. None of that matters. It really doesn't matter. I
know it doesn't. That's why I'm asking
I haven't
you.
been to TaylorMade's website to look up. Oh, who's on their? Say whatever word you want to say there. Team.
Is
or
it because
whatever the
they
case
don't
may
have
be.
muscle back irons?
No, they
Oh,
do.
they do.
Ah.
They do.
P7700 or 770.
You got it.
Yeah.
P770s.
Well,
Hey, the
discount
battalion team,
battalion-
shout out Prodigy.
All right, listen.
Is that
Let
a
me get to
Prodigy
my.
team? 'Cause that's
Listen,
absolutely
I'm just
the
gonna
ones
roll
that
this
we
right
need.
into my second thing I wanted to bring up. All right, enough of that. Enough of that. Okay. Does this bother anyone else either? Like, these are just small little like petty things I saw on Instagram. This past weekend, we had the Disc Golf Expo East or whatever they called it, and there was huge lines to go see pros and maybe get their signature. And I saw a couple of people get interviewed or go up to them, and they had a whole box of discs. And I definitely saw this video in two different groups of people say, what are you going to have Simon sign? He goes, oh, I'm going to have this disc and this disc. And he has a whole box of discs for this pro to sign. It is the most cringe thing in disc golf to have a whole box for a pro to sign. And it made me so annoyed. And it's like, this is the stuff that's just annoying in disc golf. And when pros sign disc, it almost like devalues the disc. Like the value doesn't go up for these discs that get signed by pros. They're just not. Anyways, I find it extremely like emotionally stupid or like emotionally unintelligent to go up to Simon and say, can you sign these 10 discs for me while we also have 120 people in line waiting to get something signed?
I
Just
agree
stupid.
with you. But did Tyler just low-key say something crazy or no?
What did I say?
If you've
Except
got like
PP.
a well, other than PP, if you've got a four claw buzz never thrown and a 4-claw buzz never thrown with Paul Macbeth's
I
signature,
said almost
think-
always.
okay,
Actually,
so
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Someone,
I don't know either,
someone might want to throw the 4-claw buzz,
Yeah.
so they wouldn't want to buy one with Paul Macbeth.
I think-
signature.
Like
It
I
might
had a
be
bunch of
easier
Ricky
on-
Stein stuff, and no one ever
$10.
Yeah,
cared.
Ricky
Yeah.
doesn't sell, so.
Yeah, maybe
Wrong
it's easier
pro,
to do in
unfortunately.
baseball cards or something where you never have an opportunity where you're going to throw a baseball card so it loses its value
Oh, yeah.
afterwards. But
Plus, you could get a baseball card signed by the entire baseball conglomerate.
And every team.
Yeah.
No, but this is simply an issue with how small disc golf is, because any other convention for anything regulated like that, you are only getting them to sign a product that you bought before you came or when you arrived. Like you're not bringing in anything for somebody to
Yeah.
sign.
But
That's not
imagine
how it's
having
gonna
a
work.
box of discs and say, dude, hey, so cool to meet you. Can you sit here for the next 60 seconds or more and sign every one of these discs while we have all these people waiting in line doing the exact same thing? Like it's that bothers me.
I would
You're
like to
wrong.
transition this to Tyler said that's his most cringe thing in disc golf. My opinion of the most cringe thing in disc golf is people that go to spectate tournaments and bring and carry their full bag of discs with them.
Oh my gosh, that has got to
goodness.
be
That
has
is
gotta be number
actually
one.
vile. And Corey did it. Wait, did Corey do it? He's smirking like he did this at D-Glow.
No, I had a little backpack.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
It's like you're
If
good,
you're-
bro.
if
You're,
you're
not
taking
gonna
out your
play.
whole bag,
Like you're chilling.
It
You don't need,
collapses
you
to,
don't
like,
need your
this
bag.
big.
You're thugging out your whole bag and you're like, dude, Ricky might ask me if I can have his bag.
Yeah.
If he loses his whole bag before the round, maybe I can give it to him.
It's some
You know, what-
setup,
what's your-
bro.
I
Set up
literally
for
had a
on there.
backpack, so I didn't have to carry my chair.
it. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I was
Like,
just
I
And
don't
you could just
even-
slip a disc or two in there.
like I don't even get mad
well, I
about
bought a couple.
I don't really get mad about some of the
Yeah.
stuff that is different in disc golf that people do, but that is cringe or whatever, because I just know it's different. It's disc golf. It's totally fine, and there's nothing wrong with half of it. I would say that stuff is cringe. It's just like I feel it comes down to like emotional intelligence. Like don't be the guy that stands up there for so long when there's a million people. Other people would say, I stood in this line for so long, I should get so much allotted time with this pro to do whatever I want with them.
I think they should have
Oh.
a marshal at each signing
30
table.
seconds.
30
See how
seconds.
efficient. Tyler, are you more okay with it if anyone is allowed to run and grab a disc out of that person's box, and if that person can't defend their own box, it's just
Oh,
fine?
that's solid free game.
if that person's got a stack
Any
of
disc
discs
that
and you just
touches the
flip a-
ground is free reign.
it's free
On
range.
on the record, no, that's not okay.
Any disc that touches the ground is finders keepers.
I will say this. Is it messed up? I'm going to call him out right now. Paul Ulibarri. I asked him to sign a Roach because it was the only putter I could find that from Discraft at this tournament. I asked him to sign a Roach, and he goes, I don't even putt with the Roach. And I'm like, sorry, man. It's for my wife. She wants your signature, blah, blah, blah. Is that messed up for him for doing
It
that?
is messed up that you lied.
Yeah, dude, that's
That
not
is
for your
true.
wife. What are you
That was
talking
totally
about?
for
bro?
you.
No.
What are you talking about? What is this? What is this guy saying right now?
No, it wasn't
it
for
is-
me. I
wait,
swear to
did
you.
he
My
not
wife likes
sign-
Paul
Did he not
Ulibarri.
sign the disc then?
He did, but like he gave me like all this attitude. He was like, "That's not even what
Oh,
I."
I think
putt
you're.
with."
I think you're allowed to. You're coming up to engage in the interaction. He's allowed to do whatever he wants.
I think
at-
that the vast majority of disc golf professionals would be happy to sign any manufacturer's disc
Yes.
that you ask them to sign.
Bro,
so
I
it's
could've
kind of
given
weird to
you,
me.
like- I could have given
That'd
you
be
like
so
an
funny.
AVR or anything, but and like here's the other thing: it was a premium disc. So, but I wanted to get a premium disc so the marker would write better on it, and
Right.
and I could have been like, well, you don't putt with premium plastic either, but you're signing premium plastic.
You don't
Yeah.
make the putt anyway, so sign it.
Got him.
Got him.
Got him.
it is weird, but I don't. I think Taylor's right here. I don't think there's like 3 pros that would have this reaction to Tyler's thing, and he just caught the wrong one. But
Anybody
No,
else
it's
got
hilarious.
anything for their floor? Slash the floor being theirs.
I just want to go out on a limb and say I also hate Paul Ulibarri. I'm just kidding. No, but if I was him, I would have said that, and then I would have scribbled out the Roach and wrote Challenger, and then like
Oh,
signed it. That would have been funny.
that's a funny
That
move.
would have been But no, I'm chilling. I'm chilling.
I'm
It
chilling
is
big
like
time.
40 degrees today.
I'm
All
a
the
happy
snow is
man,
almost
yeah.
melted.
52.
I'm having a blast.
Scott's so right. It's game time. All right, for today's
Yeah.
game, we went to Statmando. Shout out Statmando because when I am a boy in need that needs to come up with a game for the podcast, I go to Statmando and I always got something to cook up. So shout out to Statmando. What we have here today is the 2024 tour. Every event that was an Elite Series or Major, they have compiled every hole on those courses that were played and how they played average to par. What I have then done is averaged that total for every event, so an average of the average, to get a list of what were the hardest and easiest events on tour to par. So what we're going to do, we're not going to get all 28 here. For our contestants, I did put in our day of notes in the Discord, join the Discord, a list of all the events. If I assume if your name's Corey, you may not know all 28 tour events, just a helpful sheet there. We're going to try to get the top 5 easiest and the top 5 hardest. We're going to start, actually, whichever you want. So we're going to go in an order. Whoever just guesses the most wins.
Hey,
That
where's
is what
this
it is.
list?
I
Day of
will,
notes.
Day of notes. I'll
Right.
ping you. I'll ping you right now.
I got it. We just have so many tabs now.
Whoa.
Whoa. And I have down here the order is Matt, Tyler, Corey, and I will not be changing it. So
guys, I'll be honest. I started getting rudely pinged in.
That's why I
Discord
did it.
and missed the last little bit.
That's
of
why I
the
did it,
description,
baby.
and I am fully lost.
Because y'all are always harping
I
on
am
me how I missed
guessing
something.
I'm
so
guessing
I
the
gotcha.
hardest hole, or I'm guessing the hardest average.
Hardest average.
Okay.
yes,
for-
hardest average, yes.
What tournament was the hardest average?
Or easiest. One of the two. Top 5 on both
Great.
sides.
Oh, so you just randomly guess, or we got to tell you if it's hard or easy?
You got to tell me.
me.
Well, I'll say you got to call your shot.
Okay. Matt's first.
Okay, I'm first then. Oh, this is actually is Turco Open the hardest?
It is not.
Okay.
Not in the top 5. Hate to tell you.
So we have
I'm-
the top 5 easiest and the top 5 hardest.
Yeah.
So if I remember
That's what we're trying to
correctly,
guess here.
Ledgestone was
Sorry.
played at Northwood Black the whole time, or was that was no. That's Champions Cup, isn't it?
I cannot confirm or deny.
The Champions Cup had Northwood Black. I'm gonna go Champions Cup for hardest.
Champions Cup is the hardest event on tour all rounds at Northwood Black, averaged at 0.1 stroke over par.
Yep.
For the event.
Got that one.
Completely corn dog.
Corn dog. Suckered Matt right into the comment section. That was so easy.
That was
Dude,
beautiful.
He
Beautifully
actually
done.
baited me. What the frick?
And then Corey jumped in. Matt, do you know the movie from that GIF that I posted in our Discord?
Um,
I can tell you that I do not. So
Oh,
I'm gonna go
Is
with
it-
Worlds for the hardest.
yeah, I don't know either.
Worlds was
Oh.
the third hardest.
That is low-key a sneaker.
At 0.07
it's not
strokes
low
over
key,
par.
Matt. You just
All
low
that-
key in
All that
with
stupid OB.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also just New London being tough. But
So we got
Cameron
2 of the
Diaz
top 5. All right, let's try to bank the
watching
top 5 hardest first. We got 2 of the top 5 hardest right now.
and it's back to your boy, isn't it?
It is.
Look at Taylor trying to bait you into lowering your chances of getting a top 5 hardest.
Is Beaver State Fling in the top 5 hardest?
I don't know. You tell me. Oh, is that your guess?
Yeah, I'm putting it in, I guess. Only because not it's a hard course, but everyone was mad that it was not well taken care of, and it made it harder.
Solid
though it should
logic, but it is not in the top 5 hardest.
Womp,
I hate to
womp,
tell you.
womp.
We are back to Tyler.
I'm going to go with the hardest as MVP Open.
MVP is not on the list, unfortunately, for hardest.
Wow.
Okay. Chess.com.
Chess.com is number 4 on the
Really?
list. 4th hardest at 0.06 strokes over par.
I think we were so used to seeing like the ones that were in the top, like killing it. I think everyone else had the hardest time there.
Yeah. There's a lot of discrepancy
Yeah.
outside AB and Rick.
Hmm.
All right, 2 more. Back to Matthew Marsh DG.
Daddy, come back. Man, I'm getting clapped right now, low key.
Gonna have to be
What's
a
up with
big
the low
comeback.
key every time? It doesn't have to be low key.
It could be high key.
I want it to be low key. You want me to be high key getting clapped? Okay.
I mean, it's not really low key. We all know
it-
you're getting clapped.
Yeah, that's not low
I'm getting okay.
Take it back.
Is Crow Cole open in the top 5 hardest?
Crokle Open is number 2 on the list.
Just
at-
croak?
I croaked.
Oh,
0.07.
board.
Tied with Worlds, but yeah, 2/3. So we
we've
got one
4
more.
out of the 5.
Yeah, one more, and it is number 5 left. We are
Okay.
up to Tyler next.
I'm probably going easy, so I don't get slapped there. I'm gonna go easiest. Waco.
Waco is indeed the second easiest course on tour last year at minus 0.24 strokes under par.
Dang.
Nice.
Solid strategy going, jumping ship and going.
I tried to do the hardest with the last time, and I got duped. So
I'm gonna do hardest.
I think I know
And
what
I-
the hardest is.
I think number 5 is D-Glow.
It is not barely did not make it up there, but it is.
Okay. Because I know it was overgrown this year because of like the rules and stuff. So I thought maybe people were just getting attacked.
Back to Matthew Marsh.
Is the Preserve on the easiest list?
Preserve is the third easiest.
Mm.
Yep.
Solid get.
So
Hmm.
we said Waco and Preserve.
Preserve.
Waco and Preserve.
Okay.
Easy. I think I.
Oh, sorry.
Um,
At a minus 0.18 strokes under par.
Thank you. We needed
Sorry
that.
about that. Sorry about that.
Minus 0.18. Gosh.
I'm gonna go. Oh, man, I'm gonna feel like I'm going on a limb here. The European Disc Golf Festival, easy.
It is the 5th easiest on the list.
Nice.
Minus 0.15 strokes under.
I just remember
Grab
Ricky
some.
went scorched earth there, so
Yeah.
it's tough because you're trying to think, all right, who went scorched earth at these courses, but then also you don't know what the bottom half did.
Just for a score recap, right now we've got Matt and Corey tied at 2 and Tyler at 3. So we've got a close
Suck it, Matt.
ball game
Suck it,
here.
Corey.
Whose turn is it?
We got one more of the
Um,
hardest. We got 2 more of the easiest, and we got completely corn dog up to bat.
Is the championship the hardest?
Championship.
Which championship?
The Pro Tour.
Pro Tour.
Oh, I don't know if Pro Tour Championship's on.
It is. You-
Sorry,
you
sorry.
wrote it.
I forgot you guys had the list. It is not.
Well, then the answer is no.
The answer is no.
Oh,
Sorry to tell you.
That's a good guess, though.
Yeah, especially at Nevin. I think just being it being limited to just the best players kind of averages that out, though,
That's true.
where it's not a full field.
Oh, okay.
Is Music City Open on the list of easiest courses?
That would have been a guess for me too.
It is not. It is smack dab in the middle, surprisingly.
Wow.
yeah.
Easy. I'm trying to think. I'm gonna go with DDO. Easy.
DDO is not on the list for easiest.
Tough.
Tough look. Tough
Or-
look.
Oh shoot! I think I know what it is.
I'm gonna go open at Austin. Easy.
Really?
Oh, I was gonna try that too.
I thought it was
Just-
hard.
It's just on the bubble for easiest, but it is not
Really?
in the top 5 easiest.
You know, I'm sick of this bubble.
Fucking bubble, man.
We should go top 6 next time.
Is someone might already guessed this, and my bad if they did. Is OTB Open on the easiest list?
It is not, but nobody had guessed it, so you're good there.
I'm gonna go easy. Green Mountain Championship.
Green Mountain Championship was the easiest on tour last year at a minus
shredded it.
0.29 strokes under par. So we're down to the final 2, one in the easiest, one in the hardest. One is the 5th hardest, and then what would that be? The 4th easiest.
So we took some big ones off the board.
Definitely.
I
Tyler
got a
is
good-
amassing a lead with that one, though. Somebody would have to get the next 2 to tie.
I was gonna say I got a cushion here.
Is
I'll do it.
Idlewild easy?
Corey, you're going to be really mad about this bubble, man.
Oh my gosh.
It is on the easier side, but unfortunately not in the top 5.
Dude, I was gonna say Idlewild. I messaged Taylor. I was like, I think the hardest is Idlewild. Good thing I didn't say it.
Man, I don't even remember the courses for that one.
For what one?
Is Portland Open on the easiest list? I don't even remember the courses for it at all.
Tis
I'm
not.
sorry.
Glendevere.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm gonna
right.
go. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
European Open easy.
European Open is not one of the remaining ones. Hate to say it.
We're running out of places.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm running out of remembering.
Or
Yes.
okay. Question: have we
Answer.
guessed a
I was gonna
course
say this.
on the wrong end?
There has been one guessed on the wrong end of the
I
spectrum.
freaking knew it, dude.
No.
That stupid bubble. Um,
No, there has been one guest that is in the top 5 that was on the other end of the spectrum than it was guessed for.
Wow.
Oh, I know it.
No, you
Oops.
don't.
Yes, I do.
Nope.
is DDO hard?
DDO was the 5th hardest event
Oh wow.
on tour.
Context clues. You didn't say anything
0.02.
about being anywhere. You just said no.
But yeah, so now Corey does have to bank the next one for a tie, and then we'll come up with a tiebreaker. But it is back to Matt. We are looking for the 4th hardest event on tour. I'll give you one more round, then I'll give you a hint.
Hardest or easiest?
Hardest.
Fourth. Wait, what?
No, easiest. I'm sorry. My brain.
Hey, I was gonna say I thought we were
my
still
bad,
looking.
My bad.
All right, what's your hint?
Easiest. 4th easiest. One more round of
Are you saying-
guesses with Matt.
Okay,
Yeah, and then
right.
I'll give a hint after.
Fine. Let me just take a guess here. Is it beaver stapling?
It is not.
Ah,
Oh man,
Tragedy.
tragedy. Well,
I don't know if we've guessed this or not.
I guess what might as well give Corey the best opportunity to win.
Yeah,
The
it's-
easiest.
I definitely threw on purpose.
playing
and
for
that
the
was
team
only
there.
thing that happened.
Don't say it to Tyler,
Yeah.
but you're playing for
Well,
the team.
you
For the
know.
roster.
Easiest ledgestone.
No, sir.
Is it
What?
USDGC?
No, sir. It is not. It is a European event.
Oh wow!
Oh,
Now he's
boy.
just giving this away.
Oh, I know what it is. I think I know what it is, but I obviously can't say.
It's your turn. Corey,
Wait,
just-
your
yeah,
turn.
finish
Oh,
first.
it is my turn.
The floor is technically yours currently.
The European Disc Golf Festival.
That has
I've already
already
said
been
that.
guessed.
Oh,
But it
my
is the
God.
5th
Fucking Matt.
easiest.
Suck it, Matt.
Wait,
Uh,
wait.
Tyler
half
could
point for
seal
that
it
one?
here. Tyler could seal it here.
I guess I'm just gonna say. Oh man, I don't know. Swedish Open.
It is not the Swedish Open. Corey has a chance to be somebody right now. And
The
tie
only
this
one that
thing
we
up.
haven't guessed that I can think of is Copenhagen.
That is the 4th easiest event on tour. It is tied up. The tiebreaker is going to be what was the 6th hardest event on tour. First person to get it rapid fire succession between Corey and Tyler takes the crown.
6th hardest.
Yeah, just the next hardest on the list, which does average
Who goes
under par.
first?
Who goes
Um,
first?
We'll say Tyler because Corey just got the guess.
Okay.
So we'll reset to Tyler here.
So 6th hardest. USDGC.
Nope.
Deglo.
Nope.
Oh, you fuck. I mean,
Oh no! Now he's got to edit.
Demonetized.
Flipped it out, and we're cooked.
demonetized our 100 subscribers.
Des Moines.
Nope.
Hey, man.
Idlewild.
Nope.
Jonesboro.
Nope.
Pro Tour Championship.
Nope.
That was gonna be what I was gonna say.
I said it.
That's how that works.
Deglo.
Nope.
I literally said that.
He did.
Already for this
Yeah.
round?
Actually, I will
Wow.
say,
I wasn't paying
you know,
attention.
I might have to take this back because Deglo is tied with this event. The next one on the list. I didn't realize till just now, but it is tied.
Wow.
So we're just gonna take that one off the board then.
Yep. That's on me. My bad, fellas.
Lucky Tyler is lucky that he forgot that Corey already guessed.
That's true.
I was so
It's
focused
not
on
even
what
in
I'm
my
doing.
brain. Not even in
Portland.
my brain. No.
MVP.
Nope.
Oh, what?
I'm pretty sure that's. I don't know.
MVP is a tough place to play.
No, I thought it was in the top 5.
MVP was the 20th hardest
Really?
out of 28. Yeah.
Shredded.
Easier than the Open at Austin, which is surprising.
Is it
Or
European
at least
Festival?
average. No.
No, European Festival's 5th
Yeah.
easiest.
You already
Darn
guessed.
What do you mean?
Texas State.
How are we missing this?
This is low key embarrassing,
How was it embarrassing?
guys. My loss was embarrassing, but this is even more. Thank
The
God.
Des Moines?
Already guessed
no,
that.
no and already guessed.
I'm trying to think what was top 5 though too at the same time. So that's what I'm doing like a double.
I'll
thing.
recap the top 5 for you. Champions
Okay.
Cup, Crocal, Worlds, Chess.com, DDO. Top 5
Okay.
hardest.
Okay.
We're looking for the one after that that also happens to be in alphabetical order because it was tied with Declo.
That is such garbage.
Is that a massive hint?
That's all. It could be.
Can
Depends
Turku?
on how you. So
Wait,
Turku
low-key
is
is?
also tied with
Wait.
this event, so I'm going to give Tyler
Are
the
you
dub
kidding
for
me?
Turku being tied. We were looking for
Was it
Ledgestone
dynamic?
was the event that
Oh,
we
it
were
was
looking for.
I thought no, I said Ledgestone earlier.
That's a
So
beautiful
Tyler,
shirt.
Tyler takes home the dub there on the potentially fraudulent tiebreaker. But
I
yeah.
will say
Of
I
course,
said
I
Tico
would
immediately.
win one that's an asterisk.
but that's all
I've been
me.
looking for a win in a while.
Yeah, there's a slight recap for 2024 events, and then I'm sure we'll get started into our too early predictions for 2025 before too long.
We got to get that going soon.
Season's coming
Yep.
up.
Yeah, too early predictions for sure.
How
All
many
right,
weeks do we have till Florida?
I think it's at the end of February, so I think we've
Month.
got
Okay.
we're right at 3.5 weeks.
All right, man. That's awesome. All right, continue, Taylor. I cut you off.
No, you're totally good. I was just going to say we plugged it a lot. Join the Discord if you're interested in the weekly challenges or just chatting disc golf with us. We're in there all the time. It's a good time in there. We've got some affiliate codes to Foundation if you're interested in purchasing some products, maybe one of the new Ezra stamped buzzes. Some of us like the stamp, some of us don't. We'll leave that up to you to decide. Buy it if you want to.
You can argue that in our Discord.
You can also argue that in our Discord. You can listen to us live on YouTube or on Spotify and Apple Music after the fact, wherever you prefer to get your podcasts. And we'll be here potentially next week, if not definitely the week after. We'll see you then. Thanks for
Birdie
watching and
finish
listening.
line NSH another round.
Head for the disc.
Brixton.
Ooh,
Huge pull.
you're on Team Brixton.
Bro, wait. This guy's smart with it, bro.
What a good ending to the podcast. That was sick.
That was hilarious.
All right, I gotta search TaylorMade Golf right now. And
Guys,
go
what a
to-
chill guy episode. Low key.
Stop with the low key, Matt.
low
It's
key,
not
man.
low key.
was
Either
low-
it is or it is.
low key chill, man.
He's allowed to say low key as long as you don't understand that a golf drive is more of a forehand.
Whatever, dude. I do understand the movement. I was just saying, if you're explaining the shot look,
Well, the shot. Okay, the disc goes behind you.
Guys, I can
Okay,
sign up for Team TaylorMade rewards right now and get my first 150 loyalty points equal to $5 on them.
Wait, you're on Team
$5.
I'm about to
Dude,
be.
$5 in 2025 is crazy.
you go to the
Wow.
Clubhouse tab on TaylorMade's website. The first thing that pops up is Team TaylorMade. But those players don't call themselves like, "Oh, I'm on Team TaylorMade." It's like, "Oh, I'm sponsored by TaylorMade."
Guys,
Yeah, but a lot of disc golfers just say I'm on insert brand.
Right. And I'm not saying there aren't. I'm just saying
Yeah, but
doesn't
you're
like them
okay.
if they are.
What was that? What was
Key
that?
distinction.
What was that segment called?
Scott's trying to come at me about this. Nobody uses
Is this your
the word
minute? No, this
team
is the
for
floor
golf.
is yours. This is the floor is yours.
I know,
I
but
would
he
say
said
probably.
something. He said some kind of take, like a fussy take or whatever.
Yeah.
I said it was.
Listen, that could
We
be
can
a
rebrand that
Yeah,
section
it was
to
petty.
Tyler's Tantrums.
Tyler. Oh my gosh, what an incredible name!
I just
Guys,
was
should we
on
start doing-
Instagram for a little bit, and I just saw some things that annoyed me. And I'll
Wait,
tell you right now,
wait. So you're not even talking about pros. You're talking about literally anybody
No.
and everyone.
No, I was well. It could be anyone.
well,
anyone,
yes,
all right,
but-
so I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what really triggered me. What triggered it is, I saw Taylor Distay's announcement on being Supreme Flight, and she was like, "I'm on Team Supreme Flight." I'm like, "That's not a team. It's a sponsorship. It's
Yeah, but
not
it does
a
roll
team."
off the tongue, Team Supreme.
It
true.
might. And it certainly might, and it might sound good, and it might be this, but that's not. You're not on a team. It is your sponsorship, is what it is.
Hey guys, should we do bag reviews where in the live stream before an episode we bring on a random viewer for 15 minutes where they show us their bag and then we just review it
Absolutely.
very harshly?
I would love
Wow.
that more than anything.
That would be so funny.
Yep.
Now we need. Listen, we might have the most loyal fan base on YouTube. You know, there ain't a lot of us, but we're very loyal.
Listen,
have very loyal people. So Scott's coming on every week, but
we have a very loyal fan base in Europe.
Scott's
I'm
bag
gonna
is just
say.
19 intercourse.
why do we have a very loyal fan base in Europe? Are our
They're all
numbers go to
everybody's
Europe?
on Team Unfinished Business. Thank you.
When we first started this podcast,
buy our
there
merch,
was
I
a
didn't even
bunch of people
spread it, man.
saying
MUFB.
they watched us in Denmark or whatever it was.
Somebody hit him with the merch link, man.
Oh, I don't even have the merch link on me. My bad. Wait. Oh, guys, listen, we're going to set up the merch link. If you sign up for the team, we'll give you a 10% discount. You are required to wear shirt, pants, underwear, and socks anytime you go play. That is all Unfinished Business branded.
Suck it, Matt. Shirts are in the
But
works.
you can be open bag.
Fuck it, Matt.
But you can be open bag because we don't want to do too much. Dude, how can I just go to my store? Gosh dang it. What the frick?
I'm on Team
Listen,
Corey, bro.
to be all honestly, Scott, you're in the comment section here. Does it really matter if it's team or sponsorship? No. I just found it annoying in that moment when I was looking at this.
Scott, we need to make shirts that says Team Tyler made.
Here, I'll drop link in chat. Guys, we really
did
we
the
have-
old
we really
did the
are
old
not
DD
making a dollar on this.
marketing of like the Team Warden, Team Marshall thing? Did that annoy you? Ty?
What was it?
Or are you too old? They printed stamps that were like Team Warden or Team Marshall or Team Judge for.
I really like that.
I missed that, but that's different.
I really like that because it's almost like the left and right Twix.
Yeah.
Yeah, I missed that, but that stuff's fine. That's cool.
Hey
I'm cool with
guys, if
that.
All right,
anybody wants to
current-
buy some Unfinished Business merch and send it to my house, I'm down.
Hold on,
Just
current
to let you
check-in.
know.
Current check-in. I am at 523 subscribers,
Let's
to the
go.
moon.
and the video's at
Mike,
1,674 views.
To the
we
moon.
own, or I should say, Tyler owns Park Repar. I don't know if you're making a joke, or if you're asking a serious thing, but we have a trademark on it or copyright
Yeah,
on it. whatever you
I
wanna
have
call it.
it's not. I don't officially have a trademark. I have a trademark reserve on it.
Hey, if you know that trademark's
what is that-
pending,
what is
you
the
can go
difference?
after some people, man.
It means if
We
somebody
learned that in
wants,
disc golf.
it means if somebody wants it, I will get notified, and I will have to officially. I have the dibs and rights to purchase it first, or I can send a letter. I think it's like 14 days to respond and say I don't want it anymore, and then it can go. to the
happy with Par. Bro's thinking about the wrong guy. Bro, you're way too in your head about Par. That's really what's going on here.
Hey, fun fact: that guy actually lives like 5 minutes down the road from me.
Fight
Yeah.
him.
Guys, low-key, I'm starting to like Brad. I know I made it as a joke initially, but I'm starting to like Bradley Williams' videos. And I don't know what to do about it.
He's starting to feel more awkward and awkward as I watch.
Bro's popping a 50-minute video,
He is
unedited
on
video out.
Team Bradley.
I'm on Team Bradley.
If we had to pick Lucky or
and
Bradley, it's gonna
I
be
was gonna
Lucky.
say, and I know Tyler's on Team Lucky, which is weird, but it's fine. But she was making him play worse, so he had to drop her. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, man. That's
Who
that's
does
a
courtesy
money over
violation?
business kind of move, right?
Yeah. What is a what? I don't even know what podcast that is.
It's Nico with
I-
Castro's podcast.
I was.
Is it really?
All right, buddy. All right,
It should
buddy.
be. That would be
yeah,
insane.
we let him. We let
Somebody,
him,
I
Yeah.
never.
That would be great marketing.
All I know
I
is,
got
man, I wouldn't even be here if they still just made the disc golf podcast. I miss those guys, man.
I don't even know who those people are.
R.I.P. R.I.P. in the chat.
Okay. No, wait, know what Corey's showing off. Oh, I
Those are
watched
going to
a.
Taylor.
I
Are those
listened
the
to a disc
Supras?
golf podcast.
Supra. You guys are so
Doobie-doobie.
not ready for the video I'm about to film, man. It's going to be a work of art.
But wait, Bird.
You're
Nerd.
so not ready for the video I posted on my last channel like months ago, and I've just realized that I didn't post it on this one, so I'm posting it Friday. You're not ready.
I'm excited to
Who-
watch that. Friday is such
who
a
are these
goated
people?
content day. We have the Corey release day. We have the Tyler lunch hour.
Gosh dang, I have to record the Tyler lunch hour this time.
I still need to edit Mac's video, but I don't know where I should post it.
The Unfinished Business channel.
Should I post it in the on? Okay.
Yeah, that's our
And
content.
As long as
He's
he's okay
already-
with that, I'll put it in UFB.
Yeah, he can double it up. I
Because
will
originally
probably-
he was like, "Why? It's gonna be weird if you post my video on your channel. So maybe if you do like a voiceover or something. But if I just do like a normal edit and post it in the UFB, I mean, he's part of it. So
Yeah, he can just double post. That's what I'll probably do. Like
I
as
don't
we
need to
do-
post a video for me. Like I don't need to
No,
post
I mean,
it on my
like
channel.
if he wants to post it on his personal channel.
He was gonna have it posted on mine.
Oh,
Yeah, but
like
he-
on complete.
like he doesn't- But he doesn't want to at all. Like he doesn't want to post on his personal channel in the slightest.
I don't think he has one.
He
I
definitely.
thought he had an
has
old one with a
Definitely
Dusty
has.
video on it. We were all cracking up about it.
Yeah, I've peeped it. I've peeped that thing before.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna double post any video, unfinished video on unfinished business, and then just put a channel on to double post it on.
Was there
Just
any
keep up with the game?
juicy information about Big Germ being on Tour Life last night?
Man, you know I don't listen to Tour Life.
Facts, bro.
Not yet.
I heard somebody say that on Whatnot, Brody Smith said that after Paul was announced as an owner, that he was not going to open any Brixton packs. Can anyone confirm or deny?
I don't think that would be crazy.
It depends on which
Because-
Paul, because like if it's Macbeth, there's drama and I kind of believe it. But if it's Eulaberry, it's just a joke and it's funny.
Yeah. Well, okay. From my understanding, the last I heard
It's a
from
joke.
Brody, it's a joke. Yep.
Apparently.
The last I heard from Brody about Paul was he was like, "Yeah, it was kind of bad, the whole situation, and I kind of reacted in a bad way. At this point, it feels really weird if I went up and apologized to him because we've just made
who
each other so
apologized
mad."
to who?
Brody apologized to Paul and then like
For
expected
what?
an apology in response. I don't know, man. It was a weird segment where Brody got really ticked off on Twitter, and then Hunter forced him to sit down at the old version of debate night and just talk about it for the first 20 minutes of the show.
Yeah, I
And
heard
Hunter
it.
was like there as a PR guy, just saying, "Hey, whatever, don't talk about that."
Guys, I went to the inspiration section of my YouTube channel, and it's just all it's all videos that I've made with different titles.
Hey, you want to
What
watch
the inspiration
the,
section is?
you want to watch the video that inspired my video?
Yes.
It's eerily similar.
I don't know if I've ever truly four-handed an MVP disc like a distance driver.
Okay, here's what I'll say. I think MVP hate is dumb nowadays, especially, but MVP initially at least did have not a great driver lineup for drivers that like people just generally seem to feel good in their hand.
Well, what is Germ forehanding for his distance driver? Do we know?
I'm forehanding a trail on Simon's video.
Probably
Yeah, so
Octane.
a trail, probably an Octane. An Octane's actually pretty good.
Forehanding a trail would be wild because that thing is flippy. I heard.
That's Germ though. He'll like
think that's what he
forehand
wants.
V-Rocks.
That's what yeah. But I will say that was true for MVP for a lot of years, or not a lot of years, but for a good chunk. But now they've got good time lapses. They have the trail. There's Octanes that feel really good, Photons that feel really
Is
good.
Streamline's plastic actually goated?
Yes, it's so good.
Like that needs to be started. I think. Every time I pick up Streamline's disc, I'm like, this plastic feels so good.
The Pilot is such a good disc. Little Proton Pilot,
It really is.
banger.
Bang.
Guys, I'm just grinding a Minecraft XP form right now.
Let's
Oh,
go.
dude, I was literally gonna say, I bet you're playing Minecraft right now.
Yo, so
here's the
Matt, is
thing.
there still a possibility for me to like order sample merch, or am I paying for this? Because I need to get some merch in my life. Not gonna lie.
I mean, you can order sample merch. You still have to pay for it just at a discounted cost.
Hey man, that's what I'm trying to save
But-
some dollars
but
over
yes.
here, brother.
But here's the thing. I can only order one order of I think 2 pieces every 60 days. So you got to fight these other goons for it.
Tyler was on record saying he didn't want to buy any more merch. I will say that.
That is not what I said.
Yeah, I think I heard that actually.
I think I could find
Tyler-
that Discord
Tyler's on.
message.
That I said I wasn't gonna buy any merch. I don't think I said that.
No, you said it. We heard it too.
I heard it because it didn't even pierce my ears. It pierced my heart.
Mm.
That's how I remembered it.
Why would I not want to buy merch? I'm just lazy.
Yeah, I keep forgetting. I've had it in my cart.
I want my
just
Park
keep
for
forgetting.
Par shirt. Is what I.
I don't know,
need.
man.
I don't know why you wouldn't buy merch. I also did a sample of a like weather dry fit shirt in a black. It was pretty nice, but the dry fit itself was not that good of quality.
Corey, what is so special about Casey Neistat?
The
do you
crazy
mean?
the crazy thing is Tyler actually has to ask that question.
What did he start his YouTube channel based off of?
He was creating an app, and he wanted to promote the app, and then his videos slowly turned into vlogging daily, and then he ended up going for 800 days in a row,
I heard that part.
and he surpassed like millions of subscribers and stuff, and then his app took off, and it was really cool, and then it got sold to I think CNN, and they tanked it, but he made like 25 million off of it.
Turn up.
And he's just I don't know, he's an actual filmmaker. Like he had a TV show on something back in the day, like him and his brother.
He
It was
got a
like
bunch
a
of
rea-
recognition for something about New York streets and stuff on the side of the road there.
Oh yeah, his
Pretty early,
big
too.
one was the cops gave him a ticket for not riding his bike in the bike lane. And so he made a video of him crashing into everything that's usually in the bike lane, which is why he can't ride in the bike lane.
I've seen that video.
Yeah. He also another one that went super viral was him snowboarding through the streets of New York, like getting pulled by a car. And it was like this crazy blizzard, so there was like snow everywhere, and he was just going through like normal streets. It was crazy. No, I don't know. He's just a very popular big YouTube guy. But the way he does his videos is like, obviously my video is heavily inspired by the one that I just posted in the Discord, and then also a lot of people say that's what Jay Millie's videos kind of remind them of. I don't think so. I think he's more Trahan, which is another big YouTuber, but the snappy like sound effects, color, movement, all that stuff. Casey did that for his like some of his videos, but a lot of his vlogs were just like him talking, moving through the streets, and it was just very interesting. It always started off with like a time lapse, and then it was him on like a bike, a skateboard, freaking scooter, moped, anything, just talking to a camera, flying through New York, and then just like random things throughout his day. It was awesome. It was cool.
Yeah, it's very whimsical.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing, but
It's really sad. I feel like I should know that, but I didn't. I don't know. I don't watch enough YouTube, I guess.
Oh, I literally brought it up to Joseph in another round. I was like, yeah, I was heavily inspired by Casey Neistat. He's like, honestly, I don't watch enough YouTube. I know who that name is. I don't know what that means. And I was like, if I send you the link to that video, you'd be like, oh yeah, this is. And actually, Brad sent me a different Casey video and was like, dude, you literally recreated this. And I was like, false. I recreated this. And I sent him this one. Because this is the video that I was like, oh, I know exactly how to do that, but disc golf. So, love, Scott.
Love, Scott. All right, fellas. Out of Bebop out of here.
All right.
okay, man.
Join the Discord.
Join the Discord, everyone.
Yep.
Stay nasty.